now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? It's that boy Coach Malachi in the building. We back. Two Media Podcast. Hold on. The fuck it? Why is it? Somebody sent me a text. Let's see. Hold on. Y'all hold on. Okay, we'll see what's up with that. Yeah, peace to the family, man. Salute to everybody, man. I don't know what time of TI is, man. Two Media Podcast. I'm sitting here, I was just receiving a text message, man, so I got a lot of shit going on. But sitting here, man, I've been wanting to talk about my main man, Jalil Hackett. There was a lot of fights that was on that undercard. And, so I got Jalil Hackett coming on the show today. He's going to be the special guest today, and we're going to talk about a lot about what he got going on and stuff like that. And I wanted to get, because he's a fighter, and shout out to the brother Elijah Vines, who he fought this on the Riyadh season card. Shout out to that brother there as well, straight out of Philly. But I wanted to get his take on it. You know what I mean? Wanted to get his take on pretty much, just based on the level of his IQ, basically how did he figure, Bud was able to, to beat Canelo so easily. And not so easily, but just so convincingly, because there was nothing easy about it, but it was convincing. And I had to go back and look at the fight again for the third time. And I looked at some things that I missed the first two times. I was looking at like, damn, just the different traps, that Bud was setting in this fight for Canelo. And I was like, damn, like this some high level, like you got to know what you were looking at. If it's a motherfucker who was sitting there talking about, oh man, this fight was boring, I say, yeah, that's these motherfuckers who they don't know nothing about boxing. And they don't know what the fuck they were looking at. And I now I get it. I get it now. Like if you're dealing with, it's like me, right? It's like me. I'm a novice when it comes to MMA. That's like me coming into MMA and I'm like, okay, why is this dude laying on his back on the ground and in that position or whatever the case may be? And someone who watches MMA, you can be like, oh, he's there because he's trying to set the guy up. It's a setup move. I don't know what I'm looking at. I just see a nigga on the ground, laying on his back. True. You get what I'm saying? But someone who watches MMA, they can be like, oh, no, this is what this is right here. They can break it down so I can get a better understanding of it. But when I went back and looked at that, I'm like, man, this man was using hand traps. Hand traps. You get hand traps. He was using, really, really good body positioning. He was doing underlocks in this fight, underlocks. I'm like, man, this dude was doing some crazy. I'm like, bro, I had to go back and look at it. I say, damn, that's why Canelo was so confused, because Canelo ain't seen that like that. Motherfucker he's feinting with his feet. He's feinting with his head. He's feinting with his, like he was doing different variations of feints, feet feints, hand things. You get what I'm saying? Just even when he flinched, feint, whatever the case may be, just a lot of things he was doing, the way he was manipulating certain things. There was a high level chess match going on in that fight. I know some people was like, oh man, well, how come Canelo ain't just rush in there and just try to blast him and get him out of there? He couldn't do that. Don't you think if he, because I heard Robert Garcia say that, and I'm like, don't you think if he could have done that, he would have? He couldn't do that. It wasn't as simple as it looked on the outside. You get what I'm saying? Like, I had to go, it wasn't as simple on the outside looking in. Oh, he should have did this, he should have did that. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, man, that man was waiting on that shit. And Canelo knew he was waiting on it. They don't understand. They don't understand. It's about timing, fam. It's about timing. Like, shit, you just can't rest in there. You fuck around and get missed time. You mess around and get, shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. You mess around and get missed time. Like, Canelo was landing some good shots too, though. I was seeing some of the stuff that Canelo was doing. I was like, man, nah, this here was a high class chess match, bro. And at the same time, it was a fight. So, so you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, niggas say, so what the dude say? He was running. I say, no, running was what Devin Haney did against Jose Ramirez. That was running. Running was what, he only did it that one fight, so I don't want to label him as a runner. But running is what, Shakur Stevenson did with doggone Edmund De Los Santos. He only did it one, he only did it one fight. Someone say another fight, but that's okay. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna say one, for argument's sake. That wasn't what Bud did. That wasn't that. So you just being disingenuous. So what it is, some people think boxing is rock'em sock'em. Some people think boxing is, they've been watching too many Rocky movies. Well, this is real boxing. You hit him, let me see, can you take the punch? All right, now he hit you back. Let's see, can he take the punch? Like, that's not boxing, fam. That's not boxing. You hear what I'm saying? I'm sorry. If that's what you came to see, well, I tell you what, if that's what you came to see, just find two flat-footed Mexican fighters and put them in the ring together. Front foot dominant fighters. Just find two Pitbull Eastside Cruises. Find two Pitbull Eastside Cruises and then put them together. That's what you want to see. That ain't that's just a little short, strong neck motherfucker who throwing bolos. He throwing bolos over the top. He throwing bolos at the at a 45-degree angle. He throwing the uppercut. He throwing bolo this way. Like, yeah, like that ain't it, fam. Like y'all don't know what they don't know what boxing is. If the man could have did all that, he would have did all that. That boy was thinking in there. He realized, man, this motherfucker catching me with all kind of shit. For every one punch I land, this motherfucker throwing 3, 4, 5 punches. Even if all the punches he throw don't get in, he gonna hit me with 2 or 3 of them. You get what I'm saying? Shit, and them punches thumped. They hurt a little bit. He buckled me. Buckled the man's knees. Almost dropped him a couple of times in the late rounds. Like, yeah, that shit wasn't that easy, man. Y'all don't know what y'all was looking at, bro. I'm sitting there looking at this shit. I'm like, bro, I'm looking at a poor counter that Bud did in this fight. We got the one where Canelo shot the jab out there real fast. He tried to knock Bud's hand down. Bud parried the jab, the throwaway jab, because Canelo shot the straight right. He kind of parried it a little bit, but then he got right up under it, and it went right by his neck. And then now Canelo knew something was coming back, but he couldn't get back in time. As soon as that left foot was coming with him, when he hit him with the left hook, he kind of rolled with it, but he caught him real good. But he kind of rolled with it a little bit. And then he backed up and went back, and that's when he went back and he went to look at that boy crazy. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, fam, that shit wasn't that easy, bro. The timing on that punch. But that wasn't the punch, though. That wasn't even the punch. The punch is what everybody probably missed. It was when he trapped Canelo's arm. Canelo threw that same combination. He threw that right. Bud blocked it. He parried it. And he kind of slipped up under it. So when Canelo So Canelo threw the right hand. When the right hand came back down, for him to get ready to throw the left hand or something of that sort, Crawford trapped Canelo's arm. He pinned his right arm to his body. And then he came over the top with a left hook that Canelo got caught with. He tried to duck it, but he got caught with it, ended up getting caught with it. Left hook, then he came back with the right and all that stuff there. But he trapped the man's hand. The same punch that Canelo threw, the right cross, the same punch that Canelo threw, the fucking right cross, it ended up getting pinned to Canelo's body when he was coming back to play defense. I didn't even see that shit. I said, damn, how the fuck? And then I said, bro, I'm telling bro, the man was doing some shit in there, bro. The man was doing some shit in there. Like this was some Kung Fu master type shit. This was some, so you think your skills are better than mine? Hey, you want to try to battle me? Hey, come on. I'll show you. Meet me at the Wing Ping Ping Pain School at 3 o'clock. They're like, this was on that level. This was on that level. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying? Now, for some, of course, you won't want the Crawford to lose, so you mad. It was a boring fight. If Canelo would have won, them same people be saying something totally different. Notice the people who said they ain't like the fight are the ones who didn't get the outcome they was looking for. True. Of course you didn't like the fight. You were supposed to. You didn't get the outcome you're looking for. I say, bro, this man was blocking. Bro, it was fuck the offense. Let's go back and look at the defense in this fight. And I say, damn, boy can fight good. Only like he's a hell of an inside fighter. He beating your ass from the outside with the jab, mid-range with the combinations, and inside and beating your ass on the inside. He blocking. He know how to block shots, change levels on the defense with how he blocked the shot. Like he's controlling Canelo on the inside. He's pitting him. Okay, this guy squared up. He's throwing these wide punches, but he's giving him an angle in the pocket. He's only giving him half. He's taking away the left side with the defense on the inside. So the only thing Canelo can really do is work the right side, work the power hand to go to the body. But when he do that, we coming back with hooks and uppercuts with the left. And then coming back with the cross, then going back to the body, then he'll shift to this side and he'll pin this side. So Canelo ain't got nothing to work but the one. Bro, like, y'all need to go back and look at that inside fight, the inside fighting that Canelo and Crawford was doing. True. Bro, that shit was a masterpiece. That shit was a masterpiece. Just the inside fighting alone. I said, oh, these motherfuckers here. Oh, these motherfuckers. God damn. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Jamie. Hey, Jamie, what's going on with Jamie? Brandy, sweet like candy. Lord have mercy. Hey, Jamie, what's going on? Jamie said, I got $1,000 on Canelo. Lord have mercy, boy. And you're my friend, Jamie. I wouldn't bet you. I made some money on the fight though. I made some money on the fight, but you know what I mean? But oh yeah, man, the weight gonna be too much. That go to show you, man, people don't know what the fuck they be talking about. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. They was interviewing Max Kellerman was interviewing Bud, and he was saying some shit about, yeah, man, well, normally the great, the big great man always beat the big little man. He said, who said that? Well, where that came from? Who said that? That ain't true. And Max Kellerman could not tell Bud where that saying come from. Like, that was some shit that's been going around a long time, with a great big man always beat the great little man. Okay, but we have examples of little men moving up in weight, beating the bigger men. Like, literally. So I was looking at this shit all wrong. I think everybody was looking at it wrong. If two fighters walk around at 180 something, but one fighter A who walks around at 180 something decides to fight at 168. So if he's 180, he's only cutting 12 pounds. If he's 183, he's cutting 13 to 14 pounds, something like that. The other guy that walks around at 180 chooses to fight at 147. So both men walk around the same weight. They're the same size. It's just one guy fights at a higher weight than the other guy, but both of them are the same size. You fight at a smaller weight, I fight at a higher weight. So the way Bud explained it to me, he was like, look, it's simple. Canelo's not a big super middleweight. He's not tall, he's not range, he's none of that. He's shorter than me. You get what I'm saying? So for that one particular fight, and that when I looked at it, when I found out, because I was like, nah, there's weight classes for a reason. He said, but then when I went back and looked at it, this been going on for the past couple of years. He's been contemplating fighting Canelo. That's been going on since the Spence fight. He said, when I looked at it, I was like, you know what? Nah, I can beat this dude. Really ain't that big. I mean, we the same size. So everybody's looking at it like Bud have to gain weight. He got to gain all that weight. He ain't got to gain no weight. It just now, instead of him cutting weight to make 147 and 154, when I walk around at 180 something, I'm gonna cut weight to make 168 for this one fight. When he said that shit, I was like, damn. True. I didn't hear no expert say that. None of the boxing experts, Max Kellerman, none of the boxing experts, none of them said that. But when he broke this down to me, I was like, damn, bro. Yeah, but you ain't used to, that same thing. Yeah, but they say now you ain't used to fighting at that weight. He said, I sparred this weight all the time in the gym. When I'm not, when I'm sparring, because I'm cutting down. I'm a 180 something pounder fighting at when I walk around. You know what I mean? Fighting at a lower weight. He's just fighting at a higher weight than me. We're the same size. As long as my skills don't deteriorate, which it won't, then I'm gonna win this fight. And that's what, so I was like, damn. Yeah. I was like, damn. You know what? Hey, shout out to Mr. Medican. Would you say Mr. Medican? He said Roy Jones said the same thing. Yeah, I didn't, you know what I mean? So it dispels the myth of Canelo's the bigger guy. He was never the bigger guy. He was never the bigger guy. These two dudes the same size. I can see if it was somebody like a Manny Pacquiao, and Manny Pacquiao walks around at 140 something. And then you say, well, he got to gain 30 something pounds to fight at super middleweight. That's different. But you're talking about a guy who didn't have to gain no weight to fight. You don't have to gain no weight to fight at 168. He walks around at weight higher than 168, so he ain't gaining no weight. He's just making a lesser weight cut. I was like, oh shit! But hey, I was like, oh my nigga, damn. Hey, shout out to Brandon. Hey, shout out to Miss Black Panther. I was like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. So, when people were talking about he the bigger man, I'm like, that's why I kept saying that was bullshit. He said nobody got it though. Nobody got it though. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. G4. He said, but Canelo can't make 154 or 160. But Crawford, yes. He said, so Canelo's a bigger guy, coach. All right, well, he could be the bigger guy. He could be the bigger guy. The point is, I'm trying to tell you, what Crawford's logic, and he's right about it. Canelo might not can make no 154. I think he can make 160. He can make 160. He can make 160. But that don't mean he the bigger guy. I see what you're saying, but I don't see what you're saying. Because what does he walk around at? I think Bud said he walk around at 185. Canelo walk around at what, 180 or something like that? So both of them the same size. You just two guys who fight at different weight classes. You know, so. But either way it go. Either way it go. The bottom line of this here, he can be the bigger guy. It don't matter. He got his ass whipped. And Bud didn't have to gain no weight to fight him. That's the whole point. Everybody was looking at it wrong. He didn't have to gain no weight to fight no Canelo. At all. He had to gain no weight to fight Canelo. Hey, Jamie, did you lose any money? Did you bet? Did you find somebody to bet you that $1,000? Because Jamie was sure. Jamie was sure. Jamie was like, he was convinced. Anyways, let's get into the show. Jalil Hackett explains how Terence Crawford was able to beat Canelo so convincingly. After Jalil Hackett secured his third-round knockout of Philadelphia's very own Elijah Vine, I like Elijah too, on the Riyadh season card in Las Vegas, that was at the Fontainebleau. That was at the Fontainebleau. Jalil Hackett kind of revealed what's next for him at 154. You know he fights at 154. Jalil Hackett does. This is Jalil's first fight in this weight division. Following his first loss, after which I think a lot of people consider it to be a controversial decision against Roman Vazquez, Jose Roman Vazquez of Puerto Rico. You get what I'm saying? I remember that. That was a real close fight. You know, so it is what it is. It now appears that Jalil has his sights on Puerto Rico's very own Xander Zayas. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We try to figure out, do we need to give, you know, because we got Edgar Berlanga, the Puerto Rican assassin. That's kind of like an inside joke right now. This one. Every time I go to the gym, I see my homeboy from Puerto Rico. I see my homeboy from Long Island, Puerto Rican from Long Island, named Caesar. Every time I go in there, I say the Puerto Rican assassin. He a big fan of Edgar Berlanga. But every time I say, yeah, man, the Puerto Rican assassin Edgar Berlanga, he be mad at the motherfucker because he know. I'm clouded at this point. Yeah, the Puerto Rican assassin. This motherfucker here, throw a parade. Now I'm going to a real parade. Now, so you okay? Let me explain this to y'all. See, I'm going to a real parade is when you throw a parade at the victor. If you're a guy who does a great accomplishment, and the accomplishment was so great that people, you know, want to celebrate. So the way you want to celebrate with the people, because you want to give back to the people, because you're giving the people hope. When you're somebody from a city who became successful amongst the midst of a lot of people who are unsuccessful in life, and you're that one beacon of light that rises from the ashes like a rose through concrete, you're the one that they can look at. You get what I'm saying? You're the one that you're the one that they can look at. You dig? So you know, you get what I'm saying? So the people celebrate that. On the flip side, you got somebody like Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga threw his own self a parade for losing. The city spends money and resources to throw a parade for you. The other guy, you got to go into the terror squad's treasury to pull some money out to throw a parade for yourself in Puerto Rico. True. Like, like, bro, how you throw a parade? How you throw a parade for the loser? You get what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to me. How you throw a parade for the loser? Nigga lost. The man lost and went to talking about he throwing a goddamn parade and Fat Joe and the Terror Squad. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, we got my man Jallil Hackett here. Let's give him a round of applause. Yeah, Jalil.
What's up? What's up, Malachi? How you?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, fam?
Not much, man. Hey, stand out the way. Stand out the way.
Hey, man, look like you don't gain a lot of weight, man. What?
Hey, like I told you, we didn't went through this before. Nigga can't live it. Nigga can't live that little ass weight. Hey, you out and about, you living everyday life. You gotta have that get up off me weight. You know, nigga run up on your ass and you 150 pounds. These don't fuck you up.
Hey, this nigga.
He gon' whoop your ass. So, hey.
Hey, Jalil, man. Hey, look here, man. I appreciate you coming on, brother. Hey,
No, I appreciate you for having me.
man, look here, man. Listen, man. Listen, man. I'm mad at the motherfucker, right? Because I'm at the Fountain Blue. You don't had your fight already. I didn't know you ended it early. I come in the motherfucker, man. They don't want to let a nigga on the floor. They said, man, the fight over with. I saw Ron Goodall, the fight hype. He said, man, coach, the fight over with. I said, what you mean it's over with? For real? He said, yeah, man. He knocked him out in the second round. I said, God, bro, I was shocked. I ain't gonna lie. I was shocked now. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I like what Elijah was like, what, 8-9-0, something like that?
8-0 with 7 knockouts.
7 knockouts. Now, and I did look at some of the comp he was fighting, but you like your competition stepped up like your past 3-4 fights. You know.
Yeah, I did the math on it. My past 3 opponents, their combined record was 49-2.
49-2, yeah.
49-2 with 21 knockouts. So shit, niggas been fighting.
Yeah, cause you fought Gutierrez. I remember that he was 12-1.
Yeah, well, 49-3. I'm sorry, 49-3. He was 12-1.
Okay.
Or something like that. And Pete was 16-1.
Pete was 16.
And then the guy in Puerto Rico, I think he was like 14 or 15-1. So it's like, you know, niggas been fighting, bro. And you know, I ain't got no complaints about it. You know, some people saying like, you know, maybe they should slow them down. You know, maybe you should fight some easier guys. Fuck no. We fight niggas that's nice. Because if you're not supposed to be doing this shit, then you need to find out that you're not nice. So you could go work at Walmart or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know. And nothing against people working at Walmart. You getting paid at the end of the day. You know, you feed your family. But
well, you know, I don't mean to pivot a little bit, but change subject. We talking about Walmart. You brought it up. I remember the time when Adrian Broner was balling. When they used to give him change at Walmart, he'll throw the money in the air and say he don't keep needing no change. So, you know, Walmart, big up to Walmart. You know, hopefully
big up to Walmart. Yeah. I'm not AB. I got a bucket of change in this room. I was just cleaning up. I found about $5 in change, and that shit going in the motherfucking bucket. I don't give a damn.
Man, listen, bro. As soon as the fight, because I didn't see the fight, I missed it, so I had to go back and look at it. As soon as the fight started, I noticed immediately that you went at Elijah with the jab. Like y'all was fucking banging, bro. Like I don't know, and you was getting hit, but you took a nice left hook in that second round. You ain't, bro. Man, I was on the roller coaster with you. Them 2 rounds. I was like, damn, right? No, bro. You drive me crazy watching you fight, dog.
Hey man, shit. That's what the fans like to see though. Like for the 3 rounds or 2 rounds and then the 30 seconds of the 3rd round, that shit they enjoyed that shit. You know, they had fun with it. You know, and that's what I'm here. I'm here to give good fights. You know, because if you're giving good fights, you're gonna make good money. And you know, that's what I'm all about. You know, I'm a dog at the end of the day.
Man, that's what I was saying, bro. I said, man, he got too much dog. Bro, the first ding, you went at him. You shot the jab out there. No, but I did notice the jab was coming out fast and strong. No diddy. I'm like, the fast coming out fast and strong. I said, okay, he established, he's setting the table. He letting them know, okay, shooting the jab out there. Then he caught you with a few jabs. It was just, I noticed in this fight, you look very, you stronger. I think you look way different than you did in welterweight.
I felt stronger. You know, I tell people about 2-3 weeks before the fight, and you know, I'm getting at the situation where we had the misunderstanding on weight. Yeah. 2-3 weeks before the fight, I was already around 55, 54. You know, I was underweight from my understanding, you know, because the fight was sent to us at 157. You know, it was a misunderstanding with the weight where they thought it was 54, we thought it was 57. But I was floating around between 60 and 54 for like 3 weeks before the fight, you know, so I felt great. You know, I felt great going into this fight. I knew how big this fight was, so I took this fight very serious. And Malachi, you the first interview that I've done like this since the fight, so you're going to get an exclusive. We're going to keep it a bean. I can honestly say that this fight right here, as far as camp-wise, this is the first camp I felt like I took completely serious. Not even just mentally, but physically. Like, I know I had a problem with having too much fun. Let's just leave it at that. You know, drinking, drugs, all that shit. I had a problem with that. And I was getting away with it. You know, most people say you don't really learn your lesson until you lose. And, you know, I feel like I did learn my lesson a little bit. But you don't really learn your lesson until you hit rock bottom. You know, after I was supposed to have that rematch and the rematch fell through due to injury, you know, I seen how quick motherfuckers changed. Like, everybody damn near. I could count on my hands how many people I talked to on a day-to-day basis after the fight in March got canceled. You know, so it's like, yeah, that shit really made me feel like, you know, don't nobody fuck with you for real. So you got to fuck with yourself. You got to respect yourself and respect your craft and lock in. So, you know, I completely dubbed everything. Is was like, you got to focus on your career.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something, man. You know, that's some real stuff because, you know, you see what's going on with Agent Broner right now. And, you know, Agent Broner got a serious alcohol problem. You know, when we was in Vegas, I'm pretty sure you saw him. I don't know if you saw him or not, but when I was in the Fountain Blue, and he was right at the bar, and he was just he was pissy drunk, you know. And I think his tooth fell out of his mouth, or something fell out. I think it was his tooth fell out of his mouth, and he put it back in, or something like that. And so with the substance abuse stuff, he had the world in his hands. He was getting the big fights, and now look at him. So I say all that to say this, you know, just stay serious, stay focused on your craft, man. You know, I'm glad that, you know, it takes a real man to fess up to know what your vices are. But at the same time, you know, now, you know, you got to have the discipline and the fortitude because you can have a great future, you know, a great career in this sport. There's a lot of fighters that got derailed throughout the histories of time. And, you know, you don't want to be the other one. So just learn from others' mistakes, learn from your mistakes, and keep it pushing. You know, that's all you can do. Just keep it pushing, bro.
No, absolutely. You know, I always tell motherfuckers, I'm not one to, you know, cry wolf or anything like that. You know, I could have easily said, you know, well, after the fight in December, well, I lost because I was supposed to move up from 54 2 fights ago. I was supposed to fight Pete and then move up after I fought Pete. You know, I could have easily said that because that was the plan at first. You know, I could have said, man, shit, the week before I fought Roman, I had to lose 30 pounds. I could have said some shit like that. You know, I could have said, man, shit, I got high every day in camp when I fought him, all the way till 2 weeks out when I fake locked in. You know, I could have said any of those things, but I never once looked for an excuse. You know, I said he was better, and that's why I lost. And, you know, I said, you know, it's things that you got to change. Don't try and put the blame on nobody else but yourself. You know, and I just, you know, I changed those things, and you know, that's how we got the result we got in September. Well, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So now you got that. You with Eddie Hearn, right?
Yeah.
So how, like, okay, you got tell me the process. So what happened? How did you get on the Riyadh season card? Do you know what the process was?
So coming off the injury in March, you know, I really wasn't doing nothing. People don't even know. I went to like one camp. I went to a camp, and I wasn't even in the camp for real, because I was still hurt. I was still going to physical therapy. And I actually went to camp with Charles Conwell like a month and some change after the injury. I went to camp with him for like 3 days to give him some sparring. You know, I still was rocking an ankle brace, you know, just wrapping my ankle and stuff. And I was still taking like pain medication for it. Well, you know, I went to camp with him for a few days, working with him. And then I just was chilling again. Like, you know, even when I got that call to go to camp with him, I was fresh off the couch. Like, I wasn't really in the gym. I was just going to physical therapy every day. And then flash forward to July when Shakur had his fight when him and Berlanga were the two headliners in New York. you know, the day before they had the sparring thing, the doghouse sparring that Ring Magazine and Box Raw had hosted. And somebody was just like, "You don't have no date, nigga, just go." And I was like, "All right, you know, fuck it. I'll whoop some ass. You know, I'm heavy right now."
Yeah.
You know, so I went up there. I seen there was a lot of good fighters up there, a lot of great fighters, nice guys. It wasn't, you know, just a bunch of prospects. It was really like fighters in there. So, you know, I went in there. I ended up working with Rashidi Ellis. You know, shout out to
Speedy Rashidi.
Yeah, shout out to Speedy Rashidi. We ended up working and, you know, got some good work. And I gotta, you know, I thank him because the work wouldn't have looked as good if it wasn't a high level fighter. You know, I just think about, for example, it was some guys that was in there that didn't spar with like nice guys, but they whooped their ass, and you know it looked good if you don't know boxing, but if you know boxing, it's like you ain't whoop on nobody that was nice. You were supposed to do that. So yeah, that was that. You know, I looked good there, and I was told, my team was told, you know, you might want to start getting ready for September. And, you know, probably like a month or so after that, we got the call. They was like, yeah, you know, you're going to be fighting on that Bud-Canelo fight week. And so, you know, the rest is history.
Damn, dog. Hey, look here. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went back and watched the fight, and I say, you was catching him with that left hook. That left hook couldn't miss.
Yeah, you know, I feel like I ain't not trying to, like, you know, brag about it or anything, or like just sound overconfident. Well, if anything, it is confidence. It's just, you know, from confidence from constant practice. You know, I feel like once I hit you with it a few times, I'm not gonna miss. I'm not gonna miss. You know, especially
your timing on point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like I just think about guys like Shakur Stevenson. He got a hell of a fucking jab. You know, once he hits you a few times, it's like he got that bitch locked in. He not gonna miss. You know, that's how I feel about my hook. You know, once I catch you about 2-3 times, I could really get it whenever I want.
Yeah, man. I was like, y'all was banging. Y'all was banging on the inside. You were doing some nice body work. He was doing some good body work. And I was like, bro, he was catching you some shots. He was catching you clean. And I'm like, how the fuck Jalil taking this punch? You know what I mean? But you took the punch well, and you were still in the pocket. It's like he was just trying to show that he was stronger than you or try to bang with you. But then when you caught him with that left hook, I saw like the life kind of went to go out of him. Like the will, not the life, but the will. They were like, damn, me trying to bang with him on the inside ain't gonna work.
I feel like in the second, well, no, really the first round he shot his low. He shot like some of his best shots.
Yeah.
And I took some of his best shots in the first round. And it ain't do nothing to me. You know, I tell people the same reason why I'll probably never bet against Bud again is the same reason why I wouldn't bet against myself. I say the nigga got shot in the head and drove himself to the hospital.
Yeah, I heard you say that. Yeah.
I say shit. I ain't get hit in my head, but I done been through just as wild shit, and I'm still here. You know, so you know, you can't bet against a nigga like that, man.
Hey, look, listen. I'm glad you said something about Bud because, you know, I know a lot of the politics that he went through, you know, coming through boxing and stuff like that. We know he's 3-division world champion, stuff like that. We know he beat Canelo. But I went back and watched that fight for the third time. And when you look at it, and I'm not just saying it because it was Bud and Canelo. I'm just saying I've been watching boxing a long time. I say, man, sometimes people got to sit back and understand what they're watching. I was seeing hand traps Bud was doing. Like if they fighting on the inside, if Canelo missed that right hook, that straight cross, the straight right, he'll slip, get up under it. I saw he pinned with his backhand, with his lead hand, because he fight southpaw. He pinned Canelo's right arm to his body, and he came over with a left hook and caught him clean. And I missed that the first couple of times. I was like, man, you know what? This is some high level stuff. What did you think about how Bud was able to win that fight? What do you think about that?
Watching the fight live, I honestly said Bud is the best fighter to ever put gloves on. I say he's the best fighter to ever put gloves on. But you know, after I watched it again, I watched it 2 more times after that. You know, I did think he put on a hell of a performance, but I still can't quite put him over Floyd yet.
No, I can't. You know, I don't like putting fighters over. You got to keep fighters in their era. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he's the greatest fighter of this era.
Yeah,
no question.
Yeah, hands down. Now, you know, a lot of people said he ain't fought nobody. So I come up with a saying. I said, well, if he ain't fought nobody, add Canelo to the list of nobodies he fought.
Yeah, I don't like that, you know, because everybody's always somebody until he beat him, and then
Hold on, I think his phone. I think his phone went dead, y'all. I think his phone went dead. Let me go back here. Yeah, I think Jalil's phone went dead. Jalil, your phone went dead, fam. I can't hear you. Yeah. Hey, what you say? Hey, shout out to David. David, what's going on, fam? Hey, David. David, I got something for you. David, I got something for you.
I felt like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I love me some Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
Yeah, man. If you're feeling Puerto Rican, you get what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. Now, hold on, he back. Is Jalil back? Okay. Damn, there you go. All right, I got
you. Yeah. Technical difficulties. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, everybody's always somebody until, you know, they get beat, and then they're nobody. Like, you know, Bud and Earl was supposed to be the biggest fight ever. You know, it's supposed to be a clash of the Titans, and then he dominated Earl, and then all of a sudden Earl's trash. Earl's a bum. You know, this, that, and the third. Should I even go back to when he was at 140 and he beat that African guy for the
Undisputed?
He was supposed to be the coldest nigga ever, and then when Bud beat him, he's trash. He's nobody. He sucks. You know, I think that's always gonna be the thing, man. You know, I just think about even at the smaller level, at the lower level, leading up to this fight, I was supposed to get knocked out, and I was supposed to be working at Walmart. You know,
bro, I was surprised you took. I wasn't surprised you took the fight because I know you're a dog. But I was like, damn, they messing him up with Doc, because you know them fighters out of Philly they're known to be tough.
They tough, but I just be like, shit, I'm tougher. Yeah, you know, I be check my background. I was supposed to get knocked out by him, but then after the fact, after I beat him, you know, everybody's now saying, well, not everybody, but I'm seeing now that it's like, all right, he beat a guy with a puffed up record. But God forbid I would have lost.
Yeah.
I told y'all he was ass.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, no.
Yeah, for real. For real though. Hey, the narrative switches depending on the outcome. And I noticed
all the time, bro. All the time.
Jalil, this is what it is, right? This is what it is. See, you can't beat your haters. You can't beat them because they play. I have a quarter right here in my hand. They play both sides of the coin. They tell you, all right, but he ain't fought nobody. You know, Jalil ain't fought nobody. This and that. This is gonna be the one that beat him, right? That's tails. Then when you knock him out, they go to heads. Well, yeah, he beat him, but that dude really went all that, and you know. But I'm like, dude, you said something totally different. You can't beat them. They never admit when they wrong. You get what I'm saying? They argue both. They argue both sides of the coin. So you make a point on that.
Absolutely, man. So you know, at the end of the day, you know, when you win, they hate you. When you lose, they still hate you. So I'd rather be a winner that's hated than a loser that's hated.
So. Look. So listen, are you able to like change levels with your game? Like, okay, like this fight right here. You went at him, you established a jab, you got a great jab, you know, you took some shots. And I think, like you said, once the guy realized that you took his best shot and he didn't hurt you, he kind of knew it was over. But will you be able to, we just saw a fight with Canelo and Bud, a high level, kind of like a high level chess match, where what was it about that fight? Just what you liked about it and what you didn't like about it. Let me know what you liked about it and what you didn't like about the fight.
Honestly speaking, I really liked the way that Bud controlled the pace of the fight. If they fought fast, it's because he wanted to fight fast. If they slowed down the pace, because he wanted to slow down the pace. What I didn't like is for a fighter of such high IQ like Canelo, I don't like how he didn't make adjustments. He did get instruction in the corner, to make slight adjustments. But as a fighter, sometimes you gotta be like quarterback. You on the field, you gotta Omaha that motherfucker sometimes and make your own adjustments on the fly. And I don't think he did that well enough. And I feel like that's what ultimately lost him the fight, because he couldn't adjust to the adjustment. I feel like Bud was playing speed chess and Canelo was out there playing checkers. So you're not gonna beat a chess player playing checkers.
What I noticed about this fight, I call it like I seen three different things. I saw Bud box him from the outside. I saw Bud fight him damn good mid range, and then in the second, and then in the championship rounds 9, 10, 11, 12, I saw Bud kind of like was beating him on the inside. So like this dude is beating you in the outside, mid range, and on the inside. And I saw a lot of the hand traps he was doing. I said, man, this motherfucker, it happened so, I could show you a video clip. It happened so fast. And I said, man, that shit was instinctual. Like you pinned the motherfucker arm to his body and caught him and it happened so fast. It was like, bap, you know what I mean? The only reason I noticed that it was so.
Hey, the nigga cold, man. He cold. He cold. You gotta give it to him, And I wasn't the biggest Bud fan, because he fought Earl, and Earl damn near was my boxing idol. And the way he dismantled Earl, that shit felt like watching Superman die. So yeah, no, that shit fucked me up. And it's crazy. Flash forward like 10, 11 months after the fight, I see Bud in New York, and me and Bud don't have the closest relationship, but the first thing he say to me is, "You see how I did your man?" It's like, damn, brother. So yeah, no, I definitely, I always liked the way he fought, but he definitely gained a fan from me with his past couple performances.
All right. So when it was announced he was gonna fight Canelo, who you was going for?
I was rooting for Bud,
Okay.
And this is my reasoning. I ain't see too many Mexicans rooting for Canelo. I mean, I ain't see too many Mexicans rooting for Bud.
Right.
And I just feel like when it comes to other ethnicities and stuff like that, they don't go against theirs. But more often than not, I see the black community go against black fighters, especially when they're going against something that ain't black. And I just couldn't be a part of that. So I was like, nah, I'm backing that nigga play. I'm Team Bud tonight.
No, the reason why I asked because there's a couple brothers out there. I know some. They Aerosmith fans, and they were like, man, they were rooting for Canelo. I don't like this nigga Bud. I don't like what he did to Arrow. We still mad about that. Canelo gonna get it back in blood for us. So that's why I asked.
No, because I just feel like, at the end of the day, that's why I love the sport of boxing so much. At the end of the day, it's you and the nigga you in the ring with.
Yeah.
If you can't beat that man you in the ring with, he's better than you that day. So, only way you can change the narrative is fighting him again. Fight him again and beat him. If you beat him, then it's like, all right, y'all even, and y'all could break the tie with a third fight.
Have a rubber
but if you fight somebody once and they dominate you and y'all never fight again, then that guy's better. The saying, the last man standing gonna always tell a story.
Tell a story, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like shit. It is what it is.
What do you think? What do you think Canelo should do next? Do you think that a rematch with him and Crawford to be like what is it that Canelo can do different in your opinion to get a different outcome?
I think honestly the fight, the first fight they had was so one-sided.
No, I'm talking about Canelo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't be a rematch in my opinion because it was so one-sided. I gave Canelo 3 rounds, but
everybody I gave him 3 rounds.
You laughing is making me laugh. But yeah, nah. I just feel like it was too one-sided for a rematch. I feel like a rematch is one of those things where, like, we have a close fight where half of the fans are saying one person won and the other half of the fans are saying the other person won. Those are fights that need a rematch. Or, fights that end in a draw. They need a rematch. But when it's a fight where the shit's completely one-sided, I don't think it's cause for a rematch. Like, it takes a lot to get a rematch, and I don't think, I don't think they.
Yeah, but that might be the biggest money fight for both of them.
Yeah. Realistically, if they think about if they're thinking about legacy, then it's not a good rematch. But if they're thinking about their pockets, which a lot of fighters have been doing lately, then of course they rematch.
Man, so it really amazes me because I was like, damn, man, like I said, you hear Crawford ain't fought nobody. He's chinny. I saw Canelo catch Bud with a looping bolo punch to the top of his head.
And that shit ain't do nothing but make him mad.
I saw Canelo catch Bud with a straight right, caught him flesh on the chin, right in the face, caught him right there on the chin and everything. And he took it well, backed up, said, okay. He shook his head up and down and went right back at him. So I'm like, well, so he proved he wasn't chinny. He took the punch. He dispelled every myth that people were saying, And I was telling the audience before you came on, people saying that he had to gain weight to move up to fight 2 weight divisions. And when I spoke to Bud, he was like, no. And he said, I walk around at 180 something. So instead of me making a weight cut to 147 or 154, I just make a weight cut to 160, 168. So camp is a lot easier and stronger for me. I don't have to starve yourself to try to fight at a lower weight. And I didn't even look at it that way. He was like, no, I'm not. It ain't like he Manny Pacquiao who's real small and he want to fight Canelo, but he walk around at 150, 50 something, 52 or something. So he got to gain weight to try to get up there. He was like, nah, that's what he explained it to me.
And I understand that completely because I did an interview with Mill City leading up to the fight. We did an interview. It was me, Mill, and my opponent. And my opponent, his whole thought process on the fight was, this is his first fight at 154. I fought my whole career at 154. He's too small. I'm gonna walk through him. And I couldn't do nothing but laugh because it's like, shit. Does he know that I come down?
Hey, Jalil, hold on. This bullet right here. Sorry about that, Jalil. I'll call him back. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I just had to think to myself, like, does he know that I come down from a big weight to get to, well, I was at the time I was getting to 147, but to get to 154, does he know that early on in my career, I fought a few fights at 54? I even fought a fight at a catch weight of 57.5, So it's like, I had got my feet wet at 54. I just wasn't there because, I had plans on, I had big dreams at 47, winning the belt there, stuff like that. So I just looked at it and kind of laughed because it's like, I ain't no little guy. I was a big 147, and really I'm a big 154. I feel like realistically size don't really level out as far as like me potentially running into bigger guys until realistically 68. So yeah, I'm glad he brought that up, as far as the weight cut.
Yeah. So what I'm saying it's me looking at it at a different perspective. I was like, damn, I didn't even look at it that way. And he walked around with it for like a year. Training, moving around with it. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So it was, but that's another story for another day. So what's plans for you in your next fight? Like when do you foresee you getting back in the ring?
Realistically, I want to close out the year with something. I don't want to fight just one time in 2025. I want to get one more in before the year ends. But I do have to take it up with my team. Let them know that I'm interested. Well, we already had that discussion in Vegas. That I was interested in fighting one more time before the year ended. And they let me know. We'll let you know soon. But just make sure you prepare when we give you that call. So yeah, I was,
So I know I'm hearing that you want to fight Xander Zayas.
Yeah, that's a fight I'm very interested in. First fight at 54 went great. I felt great. So it's like shit. I was hearing that he needed a title defense. He wanted to do a homecoming fight and all that. And I'm like, shit, I don't mind going back to Puerto Rico. First time went bad. Fuck it. Let's go back. This time is different. I ain't trying to kill myself to make that little ass weight. So it's like, we could make something shake, but I'm hearing that he got him an opponent when they got him a inactive 147. That the last time we seen him, he was on his face. But hey, it is what it is. In due time, the fight will happen. He's a hell of a fighter. I'm sure he's gonna dispose of Centillion. That's the guy that they're talking about. He's gonna fight.
Centillion. That's the one who Brian Newman fought.
Yeah. Like I said, the last time we seen him, he was on his face.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sure that Xander's gonna dispose of Centillion easy. Like I said, Xander is not a bad fighter. Xander's a great fighter. Right. But, I just feel like I'm better. So, I'll get my opportunity to prove that I'm better more than likely in 2026, hopefully. If not, then, maybe I'll intrigue him more when I go get me a belt. I go get me a belt at 47. I mean, not 47, at 54, and then we'll just talk about unifying.
Okay, so I like the fact 54. There's some live dogs there. I'm just saying for me, like you have 11 fights now.
Yes,
11 fights now. So, I know you're very, very ambitious. You don't have to be in such a hurry to try to fight like all of the top guys right now. Like you just got this weight division.
Yeah. I feel you. I hear it and I respect it. I understand it because my dad says the same thing all the time. But I also tell him, I say, thinking that you got time is how niggas end up 30-year-old prospects. Mm-hmm. So I don't, I'm not trying to be a 30-year-old prospect. That's all.
All right, okay. All right. Well, we gonna see what's up, man. But listen, I gotta. Have you talked? When the last time you spoke to Eddie Hearn?
I spoke to Eddie. Shit. Damn. I spoke to Eddie in July. When they had the
wait. What you mean in July? You just had a fight last week.
Oh,
week before.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I spoke with. I'm not sure if you're familiar. I spoke with Kevin Rooney at the fights. I spoke with Kevin Rooney a lot leading up to the fights. And if you don't know, for those who don't know, Kevin Rooney is Eddie's right hand man. So talking to him is damn near like talking to Eddie.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm just realistic with myself. I'm like, after the fight in December and then the mishap in March, I told myself, nigga, you're on the chopping block. You don't do this right in September, nigga. Your ass is grass.
Yeah.
So it's like one too much to talk about. You had some mishaps with the plug, and he keep giving you second and third chances. Once you get to that fourth chance, he taking you out in the middle of nowhere with a big ass hole dug for you. And I already know Eddie had the shovel, and I already know he was about 2 feet down. I would have lost. By the time I got out there, that hole would have been 6 feet deep, and he would have been dropping my ass in that bitch. So I'm like, shit, nah. We'll talk soon. I'll probably hear from him after this interview. Now that I said that.
Yeah. Hey, look here, man. Listen. Tell Eddie Hearn. I call him Eddie the Hitman Hearn. Listen, man, you talk to him, let Eddie Hearn say, look, man, I need to get him over here on this show right here, man. My people in the chat, we got some questions for him. We want to get him on the show. He ain't got to be scared. We're gonna be respectful.
No, absolutely. I'll definitely put that word in for you, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Jalil, so listen, let everybody know, man. Let everybody know how to find you. I know they know how to find you. You know. So, but just let them know in the wrap up. What do you know? How people can reach you if they want to get in contact with you for sponsorships or anything.
Y'all can reach out to me on all social medias: Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram. Yeah. I'm on Instagram at Jalil_Hackett. I'm on Facebook at Jalil Major Hackett, and I'm on Twitter at Jalil_Hackett. Y'all can get at me. I appreciate you, Malachi, for having me on your platform.
Yes, sir.
All the fans that stayed down through all the madness, I appreciate y'all. like I said before, anybody that switched up, stay your ass over there. You know, and
yeah, you got it. Fuck the other side. Fuck the other side. They switched up.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Hey, and we be back soon, man. You know, like I said, that whole situation really from December to all the way up until I fought. I say, bro, that's not the worst shit you've been through. You done been through worse. So it's like, hey, just keep going.
All right. Well, listen, man. Listen, shout out to Jalil Hackett, man. Much love, brother. Maybe we're gonna get you back on the show. As soon as we find out your next fact, I gotta get you back on here.
For sure. You know, before I get off here, like I said, after the fight and the post-fight interview, 154, I'm here. Everybody at 54, especially the niggas with the belts. I'm on y'all ass. Y'all need opponents. Y'all know who to call. Appreciate you again, Malachi.
All right, yes, sir. Shout out to Jalil Hackett, man. Hey, Jalil want to smoke. See, you know what, man? See, we gotta listen. I got a lot of love for Jalil Hackett, man. We gotta make sure Jalil. Nah, dog. Right now we can't. See, he too ambitious. Now you can be ambitious, but he too ambitious. You know, he too ambitious. Like, look, I want to go straight. I want the smoke right now. I want the straight. Just hold on. Y'all bear with me one moment. Hello? So I'm talking about hello. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was on the phone. Sorry about that. Anyways. Hey. What did he say? He said put him on the chat. I got the message. Yeah, I got the Mexican flag. I got the Mexican flag right here. I was just talking to Bud. He was like, yeah, he laughing. I said, what you laughing at? He said, man, I see you got the flag around. Yeah, I'm wearing that bit to the parade, dog. All boys to the side. I'm wearing that bit to the parade. Yeah, I'm wearing that bit to the parade, motherfucker. Like this is a souvenir. Like I ain't never letting this flag go. I like this flag right here, man. The Mexican flag is a beautiful flag. You know, I'm gonna do y'all proud. I promise y'all that. I will not let down La Raza, unlike that Mexican compadre that you guys have that threw the flag down. The man threw the flag down. The man got so mad that Bud won, he threw the flag down. So I'm telling y'all, I brought it home. I washed it. It's clean. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do y'all proud. I'm gonna have it at the parade. You know what I mean? Be waving that motherfucker. That's right. Facts. True. Have it at the parade. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Be the only black man at the parade with a Mexican flag. Guess what? Hey, guess what? And I'm wearing some. Hey, shout out to Sheila. And I'm wearing some Mexican colors. I'm gonna have on green, red, and white. I'm wearing green. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm wearing green, red, and white with the Mexican flag. You know what I mean? Celebrating Terence Crawford's victory over Saul Canelo Alvarez, the best of the best, the greatest Mexican fighter in the history of boxing. You get what I'm saying? Cinco de Mexican Independence Day in front of all of the ancestors, what is it called? The Aztec warriors, ancestors who rise that day and breathe life into the spirit of the Mexican warrior that's fighting on that day. I'm representing them. True. Yeah, I'm representing them that day. Damn sure will. Cause y'all don't lost one already. He don't threw the flag down. So he don't threw the flag down. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, what to say, Coach Pat? He said Hackett versus Xander. Let's go. Hey, Coach Pat, check this out. Listen, check this out. I like that fight, but I don't like it right now. I love Jalil Hackett. I'm telling you, man, Jalil Hackett, he's just so ambitious, bro. The nigga will fight King Kong right now. True. The man will fight King Kong right now. We don't listen, fam. You got a long way to go. Like right now, we building. You just can't just go straight to the wall. You just can't go straight to the wall. It took time to build a Great Wall of China. You just can't say, nigga, I'm finna go jump on the wall right now. I'm like, fam, listen. You gotta work your way up to the wall. Just can't just jump up there. You get what I'm saying? You gotta work your way up to the wall. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, we can't, man. I'm like, man, we can't, we ain't finna, we ain't finna have Jalil like that, jumping out there like that. You know what I mean? And I love Jalil, but how these jitterbugs, see, you can't tell the jitterbugs nothing, man. I know, because when I was a jitterbug, you couldn't tell me nothing. True. You can't tell these jitterbugs nothing. The jitterbug know everything. You get what I'm saying? The jitterbugs know everything. You can't tell them nothing. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, Jalil, I know you want to fight everybody. You want to fight Donkey Kong, King Kong, Godzilla, the Terminator. You want to fight, Ultra Instinct. Now, listen, you can't beat Super Saiyan Goku, let alone Ultra Instinct Goku. So wait, you want to fight Ultra Instinct Goku? Yeah, I want to smoke right now. But damn, but what if, hold on, you just can't, you get what I'm saying? You just can't just, you don't go from Krillin, to Ultra Instinct Goku. That's all I'm saying. True. Yeah, nigga, hold on, wait. What's your power level? What's your power level right now? We gotta check your power level. I know Jalil boy. I fuss with him. I fuss with him, man. Him and his daddy B. But no, man, there's some real cats, bro. Like, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't met too many flawed DC niggas. DC cat solid. I ain't met really no flawed DC cat. I was hanging out with my main man Anthony Peterson. Man, Ant was hanging out in Vegas, and a real one, Like I'm talking about real as they come. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I fuck with DC. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Nebraska Rods. Yeah, for real though. I fuck with DC. Them cats in DC. Them some slick talking ass niggas too. Slick talkers, you know what I mean? They get out, they know for getting down with the get down. They gonna get down with the get down too. Know what I mean? But I tell you what, them niggas out of Nebraska the same way. Hey, hold on. I'm talking about them from North Omaha. Man, shit. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. Man, listen, them some fighting ass niggas and them North talking about, bro. They get down. They all listen, like everybody can fight. It's like everybody can throw hands and everybody can wrestle. It's just a small city. You get what I'm saying? So, bro, check this out. You talking about a junkyard dog and Terence Crawford. This motherfucker, bro, like, man, beat motherfucking Canelo on Mexican Independence Day in front of the ancestors. Anyways, y'all remember this young lady right here? There's levels to this. Y'all remember levels? Motherfucker always talking about levels. Y'all remember levels?
You guys believe I'm not fucking going anywhere. Win, lose, in his best, in his worst, in his awful, I will always be a fucking Canelo fan. Congratulations to Crawford. Canelo is still the best. I don't give a fuck what any of you guys say. I'm not going anywhere. Canelo's still the face of boxing. Crawford winning don't mean shit, because he's still not going to be the face of boxing. I'm not fucking going anywhere. You guys really thought you guys get rid of me? Nope. Absolutely not. You guys believe I'm not fucking going anywhere.
Now y'all
win, lose.
Now y'all heard she said that. She said she ain't going nowhere. Now, for all of y'all who don't know who this is, let me show y'all. For all of y'all who don't know, who this is. All right, let's get. Okay, let me help y'all out a little bit. Just in case y'all don't remember. This is Liza. Her name is Liza. She is the biggest Saul Canelo Alvarez fan. There's some would say she's a female groupie, and there's nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman being a groupie of a male fighter. Of a male fighter. You get what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a woman being a groupie of a male fighter. This the problem. The problem is this. The problem is when it's the man that's a groupie of the male fighter. That's where there's a problem at. Matter of fact, let me show y'all this here right quick. Let me show y'all this right quick. Cause I gotta, you know what I mean? See, I dropped a video this weekend, and I told y'all, hold on, I dropped the video this weekend. Bear with me. Hold on. She keep talking about his levels. Bro, every time I hear a motherfucker say levels, I just bust out laughing at this point. There's levels to this. I heard Edgar Berlanga tell Hamza Shiraz that. There's levels to this. There's levels. Levels. I say, you know what? I hear a motherfucker say levels one more goddamn time, I know something. If I hear a motherfucker say levels one more, hey, country, bro. If I hear somebody say there's levels to this one more time, I know something. True. One more time, not one more time, one more time. One more time, I know something. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Bro, the next time I hear somebody say levels, I know something. Say it again. Anybody in the chat say levels, I know. So there's levels to this. Every time a motherfucker go to talk about levels, they get their ass whipped. True. Hey, shout out to Pauline. She say, "Lockjaw, shut the F up. There's levels to this." Man, look here, bro. Bro, just in case y'all don't know who Liza is, she's famous on YouTube. On X. She's funny. In this video, I want to show y'all what they were saying before Crawford beat Canelo.
But I'm about to place my bets all on Saul Canelo Alvarez.
And then after.
I was trolling you guys.
As you guys know, this is still the crash out. Some Canelo fans, some of them are black, some of them are Mexican, are crashing out still. They just can't take the L.
You know, we need to accept it.
Some of these guys say that they were Errol Spence fans.
I never gave a fuck about Bud Crawford's career. I was an Earl Spence fan, bro.
They did not like what Bud did to Errol.
Canelo about to do this for all of us Spence fans that was dead hurt. I was dead hurt watching that. I'm still kind of hurt about the way he did my man Spence.
So they became Canelo fans.
I'm going to make all those doubters at the end of the day, at the end of the fight, they all going to cry when they get home.
I never gave a fuck about Bud Crawford's career. I was an Earl Spence fan, bro.
Damn!
I made my predictions, and I was rooting for Canelo.
And we saw how that worked out.
Yo, shout out to season, man.
Some of these guys, they've been hating Bud for years.
Keep Canelo's name out of your fucking mouth, Terence Crawford. There's levels to this, and his levels above you.
All right, so that's levels. So now y'all know what that's levels right there. You know, there's levels to he's levels above you, and there's levels to this. So now y'all know who this is. We're gonna call her levels. Her name is Liza, but we're gonna call her levels. This is her name. Let's see what Liza got to say.
In his awful, you guys believe I'm not fucking going anywhere. Win, lose, in his best, in his worst, in his awful, I will always be a fucking Canelo fan. Congratulations.
Now, I will say this I will say this. I like the fact that she said that. Because this dude, because the men switched out on Canelo. Now they've been beat-ass fans now. So they done switched out on Canelo, and they throwing the flag down. Disrespecting La Raza. Now, what I like about what Liza says, she say, look, win, lose, no matter what, I'm always gonna be with Canelo. So she's still representing for the set. She represents for the set. Now, the dude who threw the flag down, I don't know that y'all got to work that out with him, but you know what I mean? It is what it is.
to Crawford, Canelo is still the best. I don't give a fuck what any of you guys say. I'm not going anywhere. Canelo's still the face of boxing. Crawford winning don't mean shit because he's still not going to be the face of boxing. I'm not fucking going anywhere. You guys really thought you guys get rid of me? Nope. Absolutely not. You guys...
You see what I'm saying? So she say she ain't going nowhere. She's standing 10 toes down. Let's give Liza a round of applause. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Listen, she don't talk too much shit to go somewhere. Now it's kind of like, she all in at this point.
Told y'all, Canelo ain't the same fighter. I know people don't want to say that because we don't want to take away from the victory of Bud, but I don't care. That's what I said before the fight, and I meant it. He's not the same fighter. Canelo used to be cabron, man. That's not cabron Canelo. Canelo used to be able to punch while he was moving forward. Canelo got to set his feet to punch now. Canelo's feet used to be quick. You couldn't get away from the old Canelo, man. Wherever you went, he went. You went to the left, he to the left. You went to the right, he to the right. You was not getting away from the old Canelo, man. He's not the same fighter, but he's still a great fighter, and his legacy...
Hey, you know the crazy part about it? Now he's not the same fighter. Before the fight, man, he gonna knock Crawford out. He coming up 2-3 weight division. Man, he finna get put to sleep. After the fight, man, he ain't the same fighter, dog. Dog, he ain't the same fighter. You can't make this shit up. True. Anyways.
It's still cemented. So shout out to Canelo, man, because, he's had this sport on his back for a lot of years, and he's showing everybody how to take a loss humbly.
He deserves all the credit. I just cannot figure out the style.
Yeah, I think he's going to get a drop, though, for sure. I think he's definitely going to drop Bud.
Why leave little homie on stuff?
Canelo about to do this for all of us Spence fans that was dead hurt. I was dead hurt watching that. I'm still kind of hurt about the way he did my man Spence.
I never gave a fuck about Bud Crawford's career. I was an Earl Spence fan, bro.
Canelo about to do this, man. Y'all think Canelo playing with this boy? He is not playing with this boy. All y'all that's sleeping on Canelo for whatever reason y'all sleeping, y'all about to find out. When they interview Eddie Reynoso was sounding like he was fresh out the cartel.
They hate his black skin.
Congratulations to Bud being the face of boxing at 38 because he's never done anything for the last 20 years to increase the outlook of the sport. Congratulations to Bud being the asterisk undisputed champion who's never beat more than 2 champions to become undisputed. He allowed 2 other men to beat everybody and came in on a good night and became undisputed 3 times, never had to go through negotiations with 3 different promoters, never had to fight 3 different styles of champions. He just came in on his one night, has a good night, and then becomes undisputed. Congratulations to a man who licks his tongue out at grown men in the ring. Congratulations to boxing, having the king in the face of boxing, having 99 fans before he becomes undisputed, and then having 99 fans after he's undisputed. We appreciate Bud being the king of one night. We have the undisputed king in 3 divisions being good on one night, and he gets all the credit for always being good on one night.
They hate the fact that he's from North Omaha, Nebraska. Hey, bruh, you really gotta hate a nigga to say that shit what he said. Yeah, that's Saquon bitch ass. Yeah, and guess what? He get good for one night, dog. He ain't did nothing. Man, he let everybody else do the heavy lifting, they get the belts, and then he come through on one night and win, dog. So congratulations. For being good on one night, dog. You just good on one night. Bro, do you know, bro, that's some real hate right there, boy. That's the next level of hate.
I never gave a fuck about Bud Crawford's career. I was an Earl Spence fan, bro.
And some of them are even jumping on the bandwagon trying to act like that they was down all along.
I was trolling you guys.
So let's just sit back and enjoy the show and tell me what do you think. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what's up, coach? It's Jerry from Baltimore.
Jerry, talk to me.
Canelo about to do this for all of us Spence fans that was dead hurt.
Not complicated. Not really complicated. You had 2 of the best fighters of their era. They were close enough in weight that they could make a fight. And one guy was better than the other guy. That's all.
Anybody can be a nobody, like I said.
He wasn't leaps and bounds better, but he was better. Should have been clear to any unbiased observer that Bud Crawford won the fight. Canelo's not making any argument.
You know, we need to accept it. We need to accept it.
That he didn't win. He's given him as respectable prop as can be given.
That's all they say. I've been fighting is nobodies.
I was trolling you guys.
So what can they say now?
What some fans said in the lead up to the fight about Canelo this and Canelo that.
Somebody tell me, what can you say now?
And say congratulations.
That's it. What can you say? Any words?
They also said Canelo is old. He's had a lot of fights. There was a lot of, of that in the middle.
When? Where? Oh yeah, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that nowhere.
Oh! Check this out. Smell me on this one, people.
Right. Well, when you don't want to hear stuff, you don't hear it.
But what I'm saying, can you lead me? Can you lead me to the right direction so I can hear it? Because all I was hearing was
it was all over. I mean, if you didn't hear it, it's because you didn't want to hear it.
All I was hearing was Terence Crawford was the older guy because he is older. He's 38 years old, almost 40.
Why leave little homie on stuff?
All I was hearing was Terence Crawford. He's not going to be able to take a punch because he's chinny. That's what I was hearing. All I was hearing was Terence Crawford is coming off of shoulder surgery, and he's been inactive. That's what I was hearing. What make you feel like that you the one that's going to be there, go up there, beat this guy at a weight that he's been acclimated at fighting in? He's been fighting bigger guys, beating some bigger guys, lost to Floyd, lost to Dimitri Bivol, but yet and still, he has stand power in that division. What make you think you can be the one to go up there and do that?
I just feel like I believe in my skills and my ability to adapt to any fighter.
Yesterday, I exposed Terence Crawford's gloves for being a little bit suspicious, and a lot of you seem to agree. We found out these gloves were Everlast MX series. Ladies and gentlemen, boy, did we find some stuff. Hear me out. Who remembers this video?
The gloves, I told them, have no padding. See? There's no padding.
I can tell you right now. It's the regular Everlast.
I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now. Fuck no. Yeah, I told you. I know. I done fought. Look, you can feel my knuckle right here. I done fought $1,000. Ain't no fucking padding in the fucking glove.
And who wore those same gloves Saturday night? Terence Crawford. These gloves are known to break down during fights, leads to splitting and damage to the padding when they're in use. Therefore, giving the fighter more power because he has less padding in his hands. Oh yeah, these gloves are banned in the UK for that reason. I knew I wasn't tripping. It gets even worse. Terence Crawford has a history with these gloves. He wore them once before where they literally started splitting during the fight. And it gets even deeper. Now I'm going to have to break this off into part 2 because this video is over 2 minutes long. But trust me, you do not want to miss part 2. Be sure you follow because at the end of part 2, now just listen. Gets even deeper. He also wore him for Spence versus Crawford, and look at Derek James's face. He knew by looking at Earl Spence and how damaged he was in that fight, something was up. Look at him squeezing them gloves, and look at the face he gives. He knew that those gloves were tampered. I mean, just look at Earl Spence's face. Everyone was shocked he looked that bad. And come Saturday night, Canelo's face is battered and bruised, a way we don't really see Canelo's face, especially because Terence Crawford only landed 115 punches. And this was Canelo's face after the Triple G fight. Not one bruise, and Triple G doubled the amount punch landed than Terence Crawford. I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew something was up. These gloves are known to be bad gloves, are known to break down during fights, are known to give the fighters extra punching power because the pads break down during fights. I call for the immediate changing of this fight to a no contest. I knew the way Canelo was reacting to those punches just didn't make sense. What do y'all have to say now?
He deserves all the credit. I just cannot figure out the style.
A lot of people, they write me off. They say, oh, well, there's never been a smaller guy beat a bigger guy that was both great in a weight class.
Yeah, the big guy, the big guy, the skilled guy, always beat the smaller skilled guy. Yeah.
So I'm just ready to prove everybody wrong.
Terence Crawford on the wrong side of the street.
And all I was hearing was Terence Crawford ain't fought nobody. So that's what I was hearing.
Did you not hear people say, well, Canelo was rocked by Cotto's brother. Canelo's lost to Bivol. He's lost to Mayweather. Don't sit there and act like you didn't hear people saying that too.
Yeah, I heard people saying he lost. I heard people saying he lost. So he got 2 losses and stuff. But the majority of the overall consensus was this. Jerry, so you sound like you upset. You all right?
No, I'm not upset at all. What I'm upset is that you're acting like people didn't say things about Canelo too.
Keep Canelo's name out of your fucking mouth, Terence Crawford. There's levels to this, and his levels above you.
They did. They said things about both.
I told y'all, Canelo ain't the same fighter. I know people don't want to say that because we don't want to take away from the victory of Bud, but I don't care. That's what I said before the fight, and I meant it.
I'm not denying that they didn't say those things about Bud Crawford. I may even be a little guilty of it myself, but they said it about both.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
Right, but if you didn't hear it, it was because you wasn't listening.
Okay. Right.
If you were listening, you would have heard it.
You're right.
I heard the criticism of Bud Crawford. I heard both.
I understand.
Now, the bottom line is they settled it. They fought, and Bud Crawford was better. He was better. He was a step ahead, a little quicker. He did not dominate Canelo Alvarez.
Knock out Canelo nose all night.
If you want to see a domination, you go look at what he did to Earl Spence. He beat him up, he beat him down, he knocked him down several times, and he stopped him. That's what domination looks like. This was a competitive fight by both measures. Both guys are saying the same thing. And Bud Crawford won it.
I got you, Jerry. I appreciate you, man.
I told y'all I was going to win. I know a lot of them fans going home crying, like I said.
Name me my dinero. Come on. Y'all bet me. Who first? Yeah, where's that? I got Zell. We can do all that later. That's 100. Come on. That's 200 cash. Come on. That money. It's another 100. Get that. Yeah, that's another 200. Look at that. You see that, huh? We getting that. That's another 100. Yeah. Come on. Where y'all at? One of them betting me $200 over there. Who was sitting on that by that car?
You say you only need 200.
Yeah. Who that was? Sold me 100. What you got? 500 for me? And you got 100? Look this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. I'm missing $200. That was you? Yeah, that's 200, right? Your 100, right? Still missing some money. 1, 6, 11, that's 500. 12, 13, that's all 14. 14 bacon, baby. Hey. Barbecue today. Thank you, sir. What y'all want to eat? Yeah, y'all want barbecue today? What y'all want? Barbecue. Gracias.
Keep Canelo's name out of your fucking mouth, Terence Crawford. There's levels to this, and his levels above you.
Shout the season, man.
Yeah, Canelo is fucking buns. You need to fucking retire. Canelo, retire. You know, we need to accept it.
And Crawford, hey, he took over, but it's just baffling to me. I done watched this man. To me, I done watched him lose 2 fights in a row, but he getting praised like he won by landslide. But he lost that fight to Canelo. And bringing Max Kellerman back and Andre Ward to do the commentary, I mean, I seen everything was against Canelo. And when they gave Bud credit for the boxing he was doing, he made it look good, just like what Fury did with Wilder in that first fight. I had Wilder winning that fight pretty easy. And they gave that fight, they made it a draw. Everything, it didn't matter what was going on. Like, they didn't see nothing that was going on for Wilder. And they didn't see nothing that was going on for Canelo.
Terence, what excites you the most about this challenge on Saturday night?
Shutting everybody up.
Take that, puto. Yeah, take that, nigga. Oye, chingo tu madre.
He have everything.
Canelo Alvarez and Terence Bud Crawford. I'm about to place my bets on my bookie like I said I would. All on Saul Canelo Alvarez.
To be honest,
give a fuck. You still left the little homie on stuck.
It's not like a surprise to me. It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe me.
I never gave a fuck about Bud Crawford's career. I was an Earl Spence fan, bro.
When did you know that you were gonna beat him over here on your left?
When he signed the contract.
What I tell y'all, got the refried beans at Canelo.
He in the hospital with his ass in a sling.
I don't want to hear y'all no more.
There's levels to this, and his levels above you.
Yo, shout the season, man.
I just cannot figure out the style.
I want to show y'all what they were saying before Crawford beat Canelo.
Canelo about to do this for all of us Spence fans that was dead hurt. I was dead hurt watching that. I'm still kind of hurt about the way he did my man Spence.
I never gave a fuck about Bud Crawford's career. I was an Earl Spence fan, bro.
I'm gonna make all those doubters, they all gonna cry when they get home.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Yeah, what is? That's part one. That's part one of the meltdown. I need to do part two. But the meltdown was crazy. Yeah, dog. That was the Errol Smith fan. Like, I'm finna drop this video right here. I'm finna drop it in there right now. This video is called "The Real Reason Errol Spence Fans Became Canelo Fans Exposed." So let me go ahead and put that right there. This is it right here. Yeah, the motherfucker. I'm like, man, you heard what Jalil Hackett say. Shout out to Jalil for being honest. Jalil said, yeah, man, I ain't really like Bud because he had no beat my idol, Errol Spence. So niggas was feeling some type of way about that one, boy. The carry over ass woman. Yeah, dog, I don't like the fact that you want my fighter, so I'm going for Canelo. They wasn't no cold. They wasn't no listen, bro, fam. The cold out, I told y'all, that's why I told y'all, it ain't no cold. The cold out the window. Listen, the cold out the window. I was like, man, he said that. I understand. Hey, shout out to Rashiki. Hey, okay. Rashiki, man, listen, man, dropping that quarter of a bam, hundo on your boy. Hey, okay.
Super chat received.
Hey, Rashiki say, we celebrating Cinco de Negro. He said, we celebrate Cinco de Negro. Oh, my God.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, bro, you know what get me? I'm looking at Boss and She. I've been stalking Boss and Shigo channel, right? I'm looking at Boss and Shigo, Doodoo Brown. I call Boss and Ego Boss and Shigo. I call Moni Brown, Doodoo Brown. Listen, I've been watching Boss and Shigo, Doodoo Brown, IBLP, Whole Biz. I ain't seen Fag None stuff yet, but listen, bro. Listen, listen. Shigo is a Bud Crawford fan again. Yeah, dog, boy. You see what Bud did to dog old Canelo? I'm like, fam, you can't make this up. The man making videos as though bro, you can't make this up, fam. They switched up real quick, bro. The switch up. Now, listen, the switch up. We talking about cottage cheese and titties now. Cottage cheese and titties. Well, I don't know about cottage cheese and titties, but I'm talking about Shigo. I think cottage cheese and titties, he's still hating. Janitor Farty, he's still doing this thing, farting everywhere. He hating, you know, he can't help it. And that nigga that got it bad, boy. He got it bad. That haterade strong. Oh, no, what? Them niggas drinking some strong haterade there, boy. Hey, listen. They jumping some strong. They drinking some strong haterade, boy. I'm talking about, boy. God damn, dog, bro. Listen. Shigo, I swear. Listen, we go to this channel right now, dog. Shigo don't switch the whole program up. Shigo don't switch the whole program up. Dudes talking about, yeah, dog. Yeah, I ain't really like. Yes, I ain't really like doggone. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Canelo. Carlo, what's the name we call it from?
Hey, what's up, Mo? Yeah, them Bama's gumping out, especially that crippled motherfucker. I don't fuck with him at all. Yeah, they terrible, Slim. I just don't. These jokers terrible, man. Like I said, I've been on the right side of history. I've been telling these motherfuckers for so long what Bud was about, and all they did was straddle the fence with the whole fake ass pro Black Panther PVC shit. Like that's gonna solve that. Like that's gonna make you the best boxer. That shit don't make you the best fighter, man.
Yeah.
Don't matter who you affiliate, who gonna throw their hands for real. And I've been telling them from the gate, can't nobody beat Bud. When the Canelo fight was made, what did I tell you? I bet everything on who? Bud. And I've been consistent on that shit. I don't give a fuck who you put in the ring, man. If we talking about 175, then I'm going 50-50. I don't know who's going to win that fight. Yeah. If he go to 175, I keep it 100. But other than that, from 168 down and me being around Canelo, meaning I've been in the vicinity, I know that Canelo wasn't really all that big, you know. So, you know, I was like, Bud is going to win convincingly, and I was consistent on that. I said, Bud's going to win convincingly. It has nothing to do with me being a Bud fan. I just know how Bud move. I've been, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, Bud, if you've been in the same room, Bud, he has a different, and even if you go to a fight, it's a different feel when he fights and when he come out the you know, when he do his walk than any other fight I've been around, Joe. I'm going to be honest with you. That motherfucker from Nebraska is different. And if you don't, I can't really explain it, you feel it. Well, you know what I'm saying? You just feel that shit, man. But yeah, you gotta lay off my little boo, Liza, man. That's my little boo thing, man. She's cool. You know that's my boo. Yeah. We had to cover. We agree on everything. Don't get it twisted. She know boxing. Yeah. She don't get it twisted on my boo thing. She know boxing. It's just that we had to bump heads on the Cinnamon and the Big Bud fight. But other than that, that's my boo thing, man. You know, that's my girl, man. That's my
hey, she
girl,
look crazy. She look kind of
man.
crazy, man. She look crazy, bro.
Yeah. She looking crazy. She gotta eat that crow, but she's still my boo thing. Anything else we agree on. Don't get it twisted though. It's just that the Cinnamon shit, she be over, you know, over the top. But other than that, she know her boxing. She just ain't no motherfucking Cinnamon fan. So I will. She realer than them other Bama motherfuckers. I put it like that. She way more realer than them motherfuckers. If I was in a bar fight, I'd take her with me opposed to these. And hold up. What's up with the Hobiz motherfucker? Was he what is his thing on? Because I don't really follow that.
No, he back.
Did he switch up?
Yeah, he switched up. He pro Bud now. He switched up.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he pro.
I had
Yeah, he
to go
pro
in
Bud
on
now.
him. I was like, dog, I was like, Slim, you act like such a sucker, and now he on the motherfucking Bud shit now. These jokers wild. I swear to God, these jokers wild. He was talking big shit. Canelo gonna do Cinnamon, Canelo gonna do this to Bud. Too small, now all of a sudden, is that the trolling part? Like you troll motherfuckers to lose their money?
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
No,
you have a whole huge ass following, and you trick bagged your motherfucking your followers to put money on Cinnamon? That's crazy. That's crazy, Slim. Not in a million years. Like I say, if I place a bet, you better believe it. I'm not faking with y'all. I put my money up, and that's what I tell you to do. I ain't telling you to do what I think. I'm telling you what I'm putting my money up. For them to do that, man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. That man influential too. A lot of suckers follow him.
Yeah, a lot of suckers follow him.
Damn, that's fucked up. Yeah. A lot of suckers follow him. They gotta be suckers. You can't really take them that much serious. So you gotta be. Unfortunately, you just gotta be a sucker in my book. Because once a motherfucker flim flam, he can't be real to me. I mean, but you know these men built different. I come from a different breed. But then that's all I got to say. Ease up off my boo though. But yeah, these Bama's terrible, Slim. But yeah, you know me, I'm Big Bud all day, Slim. Can't nobody fuck with Bud. Bud is the best fucker. Bud is probably the best fighter I've seen next to Ali. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm out, Slim.
Absolutely, fam. Hey, look here, man. Listen, again, I don't have a problem with the women. And phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. I'm back, baby. Coach, the first thing I want to say, shout out to MD813. The man was the first to tell me Bud was going to make that look easy, and Bud did just that. You know, MD813 was very persistent with his prediction, you know, and I just wanted to show respect and salute to him. The bet offer I made, to be honest with you, is right. It was directly to him, but I never heard from the man. But anyways, I want to say salute and respect. Coach, let me get this out of the way. I'm one of those guys that goes around talking about, you know, there are weight classes for a reason. Man, that's the stupidest shit ever, man. I would never repeat that bullshit again. You know, Bud made me believe that that shit is a myth. You know, if anybody says that in my presence, coach, that their weight class for a reason, I'm gonna tell them to shut the fuck up and to never talk boxing ever again. Cause you know, I will bring up Bud, man. I will bring up Crawford, man. You need to see the man's performance. Jumping 3 weight classes in one night, that's insane, bro. You know what I mean? Again, bro, the way he did it, bro, man, I don't want to talk about weight classes ever again. And you know, and the way I see it from now on, coach, you are what you are the day of the weigh-in. That's what I'm going to say from now on, man. Weight classes, I don't want to talk about that shit ever again. But let me say this about Bud real quick. You know, Bud outclassed Canelo in every way. I was wrong with my pick. The better man won, and Bud made that shit look easy, man. You know, I will never say that, you know, I wish people would give Bud Crawford his motherfucking credit and respect. You know, I'm hearing Glovegate. I'm hearing Puerto Ricans are mad.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that Bud should fight Benavidez next to prove his greatness. I mean, who's next after that? Who's next? What the fuck are these guys talking about? You know, also, I heard a motherfucker saying that Bud was running. Running? Bro, late in the fight, coach, I don't know what round it was, but I saw Canelo
9 through
about
12.
walking out the ring, bro.
9 through 12.
You know, yeah. Bro, the way he dominated those last 3 rounds, especially was the 11th, man, bro, Bud was touching that man, touching him clean all night with hard shots, bro. I was very impressed. Again, I was wrong with my fucking pick. You know, people, they need to stop, you know, they need to stop hating, man, and admit once and for all, bro. Bud is a great fucking fighter, man. You know, and what he did that night is Henry Armstrong shit. You know, and the guy that threw down the flag, coach.
Yeah.
That's very disrespectful. That's a big no-no in my book. You know, I hope that if the Mexican cartel finds him, if they're looking for him, I hope they find him, bro. Because that was way out of line, bro. You don't do that to your country, bro. That right there, coach, is the ultimate fucking fanboy.
Hey, the man was hurt. Like Miss Black Panther, she in the chat. She was with me. I saw it on the ground. It was on the ground in the hotel. Shout out to Dr. Tony. Yeah, she was with me. She saw it. You know what I mean? I picked it up, man. You know, I'm a representative for La Raza. He just hurt. He just hurt right now. He hurt. He hurt right. I feel his pain. I feel his pain.
Right there, bro. You don't do that to you, right? And the Puerto Rican scene mad because the Mexican lost.
Yeah,
bro,
my homeboy
I
Caesar.
never heard that one before, bro.
My homeboy Caesar.
Your boy coach. I already knew the man is a casual, man. The man's a casual. He don't know any better.
Hey, look.
But anyway,
he from Long Island. He from Long Island.
I got you. All right, that's where I live now, coach. That's where I live now. But anyway, listen, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Respect to you, coach, like always. And bro, salute from New York, man.
Salute, man. Yeah, my whole boy Caesar, man. Caesar Puerto Rican. He's a Puerto Rican. Hey, Caesar's a Puerto Rican from Long Island.
I felt like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I love me some Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
Yeah. He felt Puerto Rican. Hold on, let's see. Shout out to Black Man Rising.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2 super chat. He said Pacquiao, Thurman, Garcia, Duck Bud. Yeah. Bob M killed that Pacquiao fight. Bob M killed that. He said he didn't want Bud to fight Pacquiao. But I remember that. I got that on video. You know, so Bob M mixed that up. That would have been his. That fight would have put him on the map. That fight would have put him on the map for sure. You get what I'm saying? you know, because you know, that's what happened. Shout out to Markevion. Well, salute, brother. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said, you already. He said, keep your foot on in there, coach. Look, man. I'm finna back up off of him. I'm finna show. Hey, Markevion, I'm finna show mercy. I just wanted to, you know, I was real nice and methodical. I didn't get loud or vulgar or anything. You know, I just played some clips on what's just some of the things that they said. Some of the things, you know what I mean? But you know, there's levels to this. There's levels. I hear motherfuckers say levels one more goddamn time. One more time. I know something. Shout out to Zepper.
Super chat received.
For dropping that dub on your boy. Yeah, man. I hear, Zepper, I hear motherfuckers say levels one more goddamn time. Call it, hold on. Yo, listen, they say levels one more time, boy. One more time.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Call it, what's your name? Where you calling from?
You already.
All right, he hung the phone up. I guess he didn't want to talk. He hung the phone up. Yeah, man, doggone. Yeah, I don't want to hear no more level shit. I don't want to hear no more weight classes for a reason. Like them two words we need to bury. Them are two words we need to bury right now. We need to bury levels and we need to bury weight classes for a reason. Let's just do that. Can we make an agreement on that? Can we make an agreement on that? Listen, listen, man, Liza, man, you know, she really know, you know what it is, I mean, you know what it is, man. She ride for Nello, and I get that. I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem with no, you know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with a woman, you know, woman riding. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She want to ride for her boo Canelo. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, this the problem I have, though, when the men do it. True. Like the dude that was crying. The dude said, Canelo. And he fell down on his knees, and he took the gloves from around his neck and slammed it down. Like, that dude, listen, that dude got a problem, bro. Yeah, that dude got a problem. Like, anytime a grown man is on his knees while his favorite fighter is fighting, and he see his favorite fighter getting hands and foot put on him, toenails, crested crested toenails being broke off in his ass. You know what I mean? He getting beat on the outside. He getting beat mid-range. He getting beat on the inside. You know what I mean? Nigga put hands and foot ankle deep up in his ass, and you sitting on your knees like crying, and bro, come on, fam. Come on. You dig? Like, come on, fam. You can't listen, bro, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. I'll call it, what's your name you calling from?
Hey, what up, coach? This Freddie, man, from East Oakland. How you doing, baby?
Salute, fam.
All right. Hey, what you think about David Benitez calling out Crawford right now? What you think about that, coach?
Benavidez didn't call Crawford out. When did he do that?
You better look at the thing on YouTube. He was saying like, let's see who the real 168 undisputed champion is. He beat Canelo, you know, because it was like an opportunity. You know,
David Benavidez. So David Benavidez said he gonna move down to 168 to fight on Bud. That what he said?
Yep. He said I moved down. He said I moved down to 168 and fight him. That's what he said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't hear that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Bud ain't fighting him.
Yeah, he's too big.
Yeah, Bud ain't fighting him. And listen, if David Benavidez, according to Canelo fans, if David Benavidez was too big for Canelo, and if Canelo was too big for Bud, then surely you got to believe that David Benavidez is too big for Bud, because they said Canelo was too big for Bud, and then David Benavidez was too big for Canelo. So how that work?
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense though, for real though.
Yeah, that nigga about too big.
Fight night come, by the time fight night come, he gonna be like probably like 195, 200 pounds.
Man, that man gonna be about 215, yeah. Man. Like that man, listen. I don't know that man. You know, I didn't hear him say he was gonna move down to 168. There is a video out there where he said he's not going down to 168. He's a 175-pound fighter. Yeah. He did say that, but I didn't hear the latest video. But yeah, ain't nobody fighting that man. Fuck all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on Saturday.
You know, I was watching that shit on Saturday. He was like, then
Yeah, no, we cherry picking. No, we cherry picking right
shit.
now. Right now, we cherry picking, baby boy. Right now, we I'm talking about we like I'm the fighter. I'm talking. Hey, Freddie, I'm talking about we like I'm the fighter. Yeah, dog. Right now, we looking for that Jake. We looking for that Jake Paul fight. Well, like we waiting on after Jake Paul and Tank fight. We want the winner of that fight. That's what we want. We looking for that.
You might as well get that easy money too. You feel me? I mean, everybody else doing it.
Everybody else get this shit.
Yeah, but all right, Coach. So
all right, salute, fam. Hey, shout out to Freddie. Hey, look, you know what I mean? Y'all want a nigga to do all these? Yeah, fuck all that. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. No, y'all want a nigga to do all these hard fights? No. We cherry pick. Now we cherry pick Canelo. That was the cherry pick. We cherry picked him. We knew we can whoop him. We knew that. We already knew that, right? I'm saying we like I was a part of the equation. I wasn't, but I'm just having fun with this. I'm trying to do like these other dudes do when they be speaking for their fighter. Niggas act like they the agent. Yeah, dog, see, now what we got to do now? Hold on now, wait. Now, we ain't fighting no day, bitty right now. Canelo earned the right to pick and choose. He can do what he want to do. He can fight who he want to fight. He gonna, you know what I mean? He gonna sell out stadiums regardless. So you don't dictate what Canelo do. Okay, all that y'all was saying for Canelo, that applies to Terence Crawford now. That applies to Terence Crawford. If Canelo didn't have to fight Benavidez, and Benavidez ain't fought nobody, and Benavidez did not earn the right to fight Canelo, and Benavidez is a weight bully, he need to be fighting at a heavyweight for Canelo. Keep that same energy for Crawford. That's all I'm saying. Don't be switching up. No, now what we got to do now, we want to see, I don't want to hear no Canelo fan say, yeah, we want to see him fight Dave Benavidez. If you didn't want to see Canelo fight Dave Benavidez, don't want Bud to fight him. True. Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, what's good for the gander is good for the goose. What's good for the gander is good for the goose. You know, y'all want to switch up. Y'all want to switch up now. Why you want to switch up now? You get what I'm saying? Nigga just won the titles a week ago. The motherfucker just won the titles a week ago. Y'all want him. Okay, look here, dog. Now check this out. Yeah. He won that fight. You could tell the dudes who picked Canelo. Well, who ain't nothing wrong picking Canelo, but you can tell the dudes who really hate Crawford. Yeah, dog. Look here, we got a whole list right here. Cause if you want to impress me, yeah, you beat Canelo. That ain't nothing though. Canelo was old. You do know that. Bud is almost 40. He was 38 years old when he fought him. Yeah, he ain't true. Yeah, damn, for real? Yeah, 40. And he's coming off shoulder surgery. Shoulder surgery? Yeah, for real? Yeah, god damn. You know, and he's inactive. He's inactive? Yeah, for real? Yeah. And he's shitty. Remember what Gamboa did to him? He's shitty. All that stuff everybody was saying. True. Canelo caught Bud with a mean uppercut. Caught him with the uppercut. Bam! Came back with a right hook. Bam! Bud ate it. He threw the bolo punch going down on top of the head like Triple G used to do. Bam! Hit him on the forehead. He ate it. But remember what Gamboa did to him 11 years ago when he had his hands down. Toying with Gamboa. Had his hands down, toying with him, left his chin out there, and Gamboa cracked him. And he got knocked out seconds later after having Crawford do the stanky leg. Crawford did the stanky leg, and then Gamboa wrestled, and he ended up getting knocked out. You know what I mean? They forget that part. Yeah. He chinny. Now, motherfucker, yeah, man, Canelo ain't the same. Man. I mean, what else I don't hear? Yeah, he threw the fight, dog. He threw it, dog. You know, he threw the fight. Man, bro, like, fam. I mean, he was washed up. He got too many miles. It went from Canelo got too much experience to, man, Canelo got too many mileage. He don't have too many fights. Y'all see how they flipped it? Y'all see how they flipped it? Man, Canelo got too much experience before the fight. After the fight, man, he don't have too many fights. He wearing down. True. I can't beat these niggas. You can't beat. Hey, shout out to Nas. Nas, you can't beat him. Nas, you can't beat them, fam. They argue both sides of the coin. Nas, you can't beat them, dog. You can't beat them. Bro, like, they don't take no L's. They don't take no L's and they never wrong. How can you beat a man who don't take no L's who ain't never wrong? You can't beat them, dog. And 1 minute they saying this, the next minute they switching to something else. Errol Spence was too big. Crawford too light in the ass. It's gonna be a one-sided ass whooping. Errol Spence get the brakes beat off of him. Man, he suffered from high altitude sickness. Man, he ain't been the same since the car accident. His baby mama gave him some edibles. He gave him something that made him sleepy in the locker room. Mike Tyson gave him some edibles. It was all of that. Before Canelo, there's levels to this. There's levels to this. Crawford ain't fought nobody. Levels ain't fought nobody. This what I was hearing. You know, he old. He's shitty. And listen, look how Marjamal was hitting him. And Marjamal can hit him. What you think Canelo gonna do when he hit him? Gamboa gave him the baby legs. What you think gonna happen when Canelo touch him? There's levels to this. He ain't never fought nobody on this level. There's weight classes for a reason. Bro, like, and then after the fight, man, Canelo ain't the same. Man, Canelo really won the fight. He really won the fight. He really won the fight, dog. The fight was closer than what they said it was. Really 7-5. Ain't like he watched them. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like we heard everything. He too rich now. Canelo, he ain't got that hunger no more. Crawford was running. Yeah, he was ready. I said, where he was running at? Then you show in the video. Caller, hold on. So he was running, dog. I say, so rounds 9, 10, 11, and 12, what was he doing? What was he doing when they was in the pocket fighting? What was they doing? Rounds 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yeah. Well, Canelo still the face of boxing. Look, man, y'all, I'm not arguing none of that. He the face of boxing. I'll give y'all that. He ain't face of boxing. All I'm saying is they giving up on La Raza now. They throwing the flag down. Shout out to Liza. At least she hanging in there. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, Coach, this is Freddie again. Hey, look, I was, old boy that be rocking the braids. His name Blue something. He be on YouTube.
Who?
His name is Blue something.
Oh, Blue Blood.
He be rocking the braids. Yeah. He the one that it was his project. It was his thing on Saturday. Yeah, he one that brought it up. About David Benitez fighting Crawford.
Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about Blue?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No.
When I brought it up.
No. That ain't true for him. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
Oh, it ain't true.
No, if David Benavidez said it, then I can't refute that. If he said it, but
no, he was saying David Benitez was saying like it was like an opportunist to win. That
that was Blue. That was Blue said. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it was an opportunist because Canelo was an old man. He washed up right now.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I guess he feeling kind of salty because he had supposed to get that fight. You feel me? So that's why I guess he's feeling like that right now. But that's all I want to tell you, Coach.
All right, salute, fam.
All right, baby.
Yeah, hey, look here. Yeah, so there's levels to this. Hey, you know what? Hey, so we agree, right? We don't want to hear levels no more.
Keep Canelo's name out of your fucking mouth, Terence Crawford. There's levels to this, and his levels above you.
All right, so we don't need to hear no more levels. No more levels, right? We bury that word. What we gonna bury? We gonna bury levels? Hey, Edgar Berlanga told Hamza Shiraz that there's levels to this. I fought Canelo. I went 12 rounds with Canelo. I went toe to toe with Canelo. You know what I mean? Levels. We gonna bury levels, and we gonna bury weight classes for a reason. Hey, hold on. There's something Bud said that I totally agree with. Max Kellerman. He said, man, I heard that y'all keep saying that, a great little man, the great big man always be the great little man. He said, man, who said that? Where y'all got that from? Who came up with that? And Max Kellerman could not even answer the question. He could not tell Bud, like, where does that saying come from? Because a lot of times we just repeat a lot of stuff. We just repeat a lot of stuff because it sounds good. And I get caught up in that sometimes myself. Like, but when you sit back and question, okay, where did shit come from? And actually look at the facts of it. Okay, yeah, there are some cases where big guys beat up little guys, but there's some cases where some little dudes moved up and was whooping dudes. Whooping way bigger dudes, way bigger than them. And no one ever talks about that. No one. Hey, shout out to La Jessica. Yeah, that's levels. So we burying levels. We burying levels. When you ask somebody who came up with that saying, they can't tell you who came up with it. They can't tell you. Hey, Miss Connie, they can't tell you who came up with it. Like, for real. There's a bunch of examples where little niggas moved up and whooping bigger niggas' ass. A bunch of them. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you know, so he say, so Tank is gonna beat Jake Paul, right? That's an exhibition match. That's an exhibition, fam. That ain't no real fighting. Ain't nobody gonna lose on that. That's an exhibition match. That's play fighting, fam. That's play fighting. We can't compare play fighting to doggone real boxing. We talking about a 5'5", 135-pound lightweight getting in the ring with a 215-pound heavyweight. And Jake Paul. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, weight classes for a reason and all that shit there. Then you ask the motherfucker, man, where you got that from? And you know, so basically, what Bud did was defy all logic. It's not logical for him to move up 2 weight classes. And then Bud said, well, I didn't move up 2 weight classes. He said, really, I walk around at 185, 180, 185. So instead of me cutting 30-something pounds to make weight at 147 or 154, I'm only cutting 15 pounds to make 168. And then when I look at it, you know, I mean that's what he broke down to me. Yeah, but we got to bury all that though. We got to bury all that, the levels and all that. We got to bury that shit. Levels. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Coach Jerry from Baltimore.
Jerry from B-More, talk to me.
But Crawford, I feel very vindicated because I've been telling people for years. But Crawford cut a lot of weight to get down to the weight. I remember when Bud was at lightweight at 140. I seen the weigh-in. He looked like crap on the scales. When he sparred Tim Bradley, and Bradley was the welterweight champion, Bud wasn't no 135-pounder. That guy could have turned pro at welterweight. But Bob Arum and they did the right thing. They started him lower where he could make the weight. And let me make a point. He always made the weight. That's his only responsibility. Whether he looked bad or not on the scale, he made the weight. He collected the belt, built his resume. He settled in at welterweight. But even there, even at 54, by his own admission, that wasn't nowhere near his walk-around weight. Now, fans, they're very particular who they get on about cutting weight. Devin Haney's gotten just way more flack than he should have because he ain't doing nothing different than most fighters do, Bud Crawford included. But to me, it's simple. Bud and Canelo were close enough to make a fight. They're the 2 best of their generation. They made a fight, and one guy was a little better than the other. He wasn't dominantly better. Sorry, not sorry. He won the fight. I had it 8-4. Which most people had it like that, right? He won. But that wasn't dominance right there. Dominance is what he did to Earl Spence. He beat him up, beat him down, knocked him down several times, and stopped him. That's what dominance looks like. This was a competitive fight. Bud was the better man. Give him all the credit in the world. And that's about all she wrote.
All right, salute, Jerry. There's levels to this. There's levels. Shout out to Mr. Medicaid. Hey, Mr. Medicaid, there's levels to this. Hey, I'm telling some real shit. Check this out. I'm at the barbershop this Saturday, right? I'm at my homeboy barbershop, Cleve's barbershop. And it was 2 dudes finna get ready to fight, right? 2 homeboys, they finna get ready to fight. So one homeboy, I ain't gonna, he ain't really my homeboy, I really don't know him, but I really don't know neither one of these guys, to be fair. But you know, they know my homies. So they up there, we up there at the barbershop, right? Carla, hold on. We at the barbershop. These 2 niggas finna get ready to fight. Now one dude 6'4". He's 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", right? The other dude about 5'9". So the dude that's about 5'9", I'm trying to tell this shit, but I'm trying to tell you, boy, I told you to get your bitch ass around here. Nigga, don't come around here no more, but I'm telling you, you mess around and get slid. So the dude that's 5'9" talking trash to the dude that's 6'4". Dude that's 6'4", like, look, man, I don't even want to fight. What you mad at me for? No, nigga, fuck that, man. I ain't want all that. I ain't want all that old capping ass shit, nigga. What's up? So the dude that's 6'4" got tired of the dude that's 5'9" talking shit. He said, look, I'm gonna tell you something now. I was trying to spell your ass. Now you better go ahead on, man, before I slap your ass down. So the dude 6'4" went to talk back aggressive to the dude that's 5'9". And the dude 5'9" standing in front of the dude that's 6'4", and he like doing his tour like this here. And he like, and so the dude that's 5'9" like, okay. All right, okay, we gonna see what's up. And then the dude that 6'4" was like, yeah, I'm about all of that. I'm really like that for real. So both of these dudes selling wolf tickets. They try to talk each other out of doing something. I said, both of these niggas selling wolf tickets. Then the nigga that 6'4" with the holler about, yeah, he finna go get that thing. I keep that thing on me too. The other dude that's 5'9", he just sit there like yeah, doing like this here. Then he pacing back and forth. I said, this nigga don't want to do nothing, and that nigga glad that he don't want to do nothing. True. Hey, Keys, they were talking for like 30 minutes. I say, man, this guy. I'm selling all these whoop tickets. Everybody, listen, they're trying to out-whoop each other. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what up? Oh, this Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
Hey, I'm glad you're still on Canelo head, man. You know, right back a fresh week of just, rejoicing in the victory, man. I think Bud next fight should be Greg Hackett, because like I said, we fighting all cans, bro. We on now to remember easy fight. Bud versus Greg Hackett, you know what I mean? I think we're going to probably fight that dude that got that injury fault. The dude just got out of prison. We're going to fight him next. About $75 million to fight Greg.
Okay.
Okay.
That's right.
Shout out to Greg. I'm just messing with you, brother.
No, he'll tell you that. He know he'll can. Shit, you don't get no record like, I mean, again, I like Greg Hackett, but you don't get no record like that. No be a kid, shit. I think it was 4-25. Shit, that's a kid.
Right. You know what's so funny, man? The Canelo, like I said, I believe I'm the only guy that should be able to get away with this Canelo, because I've been doing it since I was born. I hate that dude, man. I've been saying he was screwed since 2013. But at the end of the day, I think when Bud then really started looking at the fight, and Bo Mac, they really started looking at it, they said, oh, this dude easy. They looked at Canelo like he was sweet. Because Canelo really, Bud really cherry-picked Canelo. You know, he looked at it like, man, that dude can't do nothing with me.
Yeah, that was
he probably wasn't on his mind. But when he started looking at it, he's like, oh, man, I'm finna kill this dude, man. I'm finna eat him up. And that's why the fight looked so easy. Because Bud know he was the devils above Canelo. We can only get buried at her for certain fighters.
Yeah.
Now we got to keep it alive. The slick black fighter applies to Bud. He showed you the slick black fight.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Wait.
Now that was slick black fight.
Wait. That was, hold on. Not only that, but now I want to pivot to Bill Haney right quick. Now, Bill Haney said that Devin Haney got a lot of tools in the toolbox. Now, I saw a fight. I saw a fight on the 13th in Las Vegas where I saw a guy pull out a lot of tools. I saw Bud doing a lot of foot feints. I saw him setting traps. I saw him pinning Canelo's arm to his body. That's an arm trap. An arm trap, hand trap, whatever the case may be, and catching him with the left hook. I saw a lot of blocking and lot of blocking and looping shots with the elbows when he tried to go to the body, and how he was angling Canelo in the pocket when Canelo was squared up in the pocket trying to land bombs, and Bud was catching him in between. Now, those are the tools. Now, I ain't seen Devin Haney do that yet, because Bill say Dev got all the tools. So I'm hoping I'm hoping that Brian Norman Jr. can put that pressure on Devin so where he can display his full arsenal, you know, in November when they fight. That's what I'm hoping.
I agree. Hey, Coach, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna leave you just one thought right here. I'm being honest. I ain't being funny about this. Bud didn't even get out of second gear for that fight, man. He could have stopped that dude.
Yeah, he could have stopped.
It was too easy.
Yeah.
It was too easy.
Late in the fight,
he coasted. It was too easy.
Late in the fight, he could have stopped him. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, the Jose Benavidez.
Well, you know what? I don't know. Hold on. Wait. Let me take that back. I don't know if he could have stopped him because Canelo ain't never been knocked down or stopped before, but I think he could have dropped him. If he would have stepped the gas up on him, I think he could have dropped him. Because when he go back and look at that fight, and he's watched that fight a whole bunch of times since they had the fight. They watched it a whole bunch of times, and when he go back and look at that fight, if they rematch, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like, you know what, we got to try to go stop him this time. Because you know where he gas out at. Once you hit them championship rounds, that's when you pick up the pace on him. So now I'm finna pick this pace up. Yeah, and go. And guess what? Hold on, wait. I want to say something else, Coach Eddie. I know this your call, but
okay.
Bud was working Canelo's body, and we ain't never seen nobody go attack Canelo's body. He was hitting him in the body too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that people don't ever do that when they fight Canelo.
Yep, and this is my last statement. I noticed this too right before they got the fight. They were standing in the ring. I'm watching Canelo. I said, this dude, Canelo was scared of Bud. But he was over there. He was exercising his jaw a whole lot. Like, dang, this dude he was worried about getting hit. I could tell. I could see it on his face, his body language. I said, this dude's scared of Bud. I seen that. He was scared. Then he went, yeah, man, Canelo was scared of that dude. Go back and watch the fight, man. That dude was exercising his jaw like he was chewing bubble gum like 1,000 times, man. He do
that all the time, though. He do that all the time.
Feel like he was doing it more this time, bro. He was doing it more than usual. I said, this dude, I think Bud intimidated him, to be honest, man. I really, I've been around boxing a long time. I can read body language. It seemed like Canelo was a little bit intimidated by Bud, man. I ain't even fronting. I'm just keeping the being for my observation. Boy, he seemed like he was intimidated.
Possibility.
Intimidated this man.
He probably had that. He probably had that feeling. You know, like James Brown. I got that feeling.
That's about go, Coach.
All right, salute. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say Canelo was scared. You know what I mean? But I think what it was, he realized that this opponent is not Edgar Berlanga. This guy's not Jaime Munguia. This guy's not John Ryder. This guy's not William Skull. This guy really believes he can beat me. He coming to fight. So I think he realized that. I don't think Canelo was scared. I just think he realized, you know what? All this shit my fans talking about levels and all that. Like Canelo ain't believe that shit neither. When he was talking about something, yeah, you fought nobody, you fight nobody. Canelo knew. He was like, man, you know what, man? He like, like, look, man, this nigga ain't scared of me. Cause them other niggas be scared before they get in the ring with Canelo. You get what I'm saying? Them other dudes be scared before they get in the ring with Canelo. Look at Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga, what? 6 feet tall. He walk around over 200 pounds. He was scared of Canelo. Edgar Berlanga, like 6 feet tall, walk around over 200 pounds. He was scared of Canelo. Niggas be scared before they step in the ring. Listen, they be scared. They be scared when they step in the ring. Bud wasn't scared. That's what he saw. He probably, man, 80. Yeah, what's up, Canelo? Hey, this puto's acting different. They say, this is Mexican Independent. This is Mexican Independent Day. Yeah, and Canelo, I know it's Mexican Independent Day. Our ancestors are here. I saw a couple of them. They say, yeah, I know. Listen, Canelo, I know the ancestors are here. Mexican Independence Day. We spoke to the judges. Everything's okay. You just got to make it 12 rounds. You make it 12 rounds. This puto's not going to do much. Just keep it close. This puto's not going to do much. We get the 12 rounds. You're going to get the win. The judges scorecards. You Canelo in Vegas. You bringing big money here. Don't worry about it. Everything taken care of. And I listen. And this is the honest to God truth, dog. This is the honest to God truth. The only thing I worried about, but I was fine after I spoke to him. When I interviewed Bud that day, that interview I did with him, I say, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Man, you're gonna be down. You're gonna be down 2 rounds before you step in the ring. You know that, right? He looked at him. I say, bro, you got it. I told Bomac the same thing. I said, bro, you got to know that, fam. Nigga, this motherfucking Canelo. Now, this was before the judges was announced. We didn't know who the judges was going to be. Then when I found out Tim Cheatham and Max DeLuca was going to be, I said, man, you got to put your shut out. You down, listen, they got Tim Cheatham. They got Tim Cheatham and Max DeLuca. Dog, you down 2 rounds right now. Right now, it's 0-2. Before Canelo stepped in the ring, it's 0-2. Because that wasn't no 7-5 fight. That wasn't no 7-5 fight. That's not, I don't know what the fuck they were looking at. I said, okay, I'm going to give him 3 rounds, and I got to be hard pressed to give him that. I'm going to give him the 3. I'm going to just say he won 3 plus the 2 they already had on gave him before he stepped in the ring. That's the 5 rounds that Max DeLuca and Tim Cheatham gave him. True. When you fight Canelo, you got a 2-round head. Listen, when you fight Canelo, Canelo got a 2-round head start. Well, hey, shout out to Dino. Dino, what to say, fam? You said you can't bring your resume to the ring. Hold on, Dino, check this out. Where he at? Where Dino at? Damn. What to say, fam? You can't bring your resume to the ring? Facts. Marvel be talking about resumes. I say, bro, I ain't never seen a resume fight beat nobody. Shout out to Dino. He said you can't bring your resume to fight for you. Hey, Dino Fikes. I ain't never seen a nigga get beat by a resume. Now look at his resume. There's levels to this. Look who he fought. Man, what the fuck that got to do with this fight? Man, look who he fought. He fought the GoBots. He fought Megatron, Optimus Prime, Yosemite Sam, Wile E. Coyote, the Road Runner. He fought Yogi Bear. He fought Boo Boo. He fought Boo Boo, Inspector Gadget, the Powerpuff Girls, Mojo Jojo. Look at all these people he fought. Man, that man ain't fought nobody. Terence Crawford ain't fought nobody, man. Who he fought? Who he beat? When he beat Errol Spence, Errol Spence coming off a car accident, so that don't count. He beat doggone Sean Porter. Sean Porter had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. He was ready to retire. Niggas. Hey, hold on. Carla, hold on. He was ready to retire. Who else he fought before that? Who he fought before that? He fought Kell Brook. Kell Brook already had a broken eye socket before, so that ain't that. Errol Spence broke that one, and Triple G broke the first one. And he fought Mira Khan. Mira Khan, he was washed when he fought him. He fought Mean Machine. Mean Machine dropped him, but that wasn't that. He ended up knocking him out. Mean Machine, hurt him though. Let's see. Who else he fought before? Like you get what I'm saying? Jeff Horn, all them, man. That man ain't did nothing to nobody, man. And okay, I'm like, okay, cool. He said, hey, he's sitting there in the gym training. I ain't fought nobody. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm finna tell every fighter who maybe watch this show a secret. Whoever's going to fight Terence Crawford next, I'm gonna tell you and your team something. Now this is my personal observation. The worst thing you could do is tell that man he ain't fought nobody. If you tell him he ain't fought nobody, you guarantee the ass whooping. He gonna whoop your ass. I ain't fought nobody, I promise you he gonna whoop your ass. Don't tell him he ain't fought nobody. Don't say that. Don't say that. Carter, what's your name? You called from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie 2 times.
Yes, sir. Coach, this shit about there are levels to boxing, weight classes for a reason, and resume. That's a good one. How about you make that a commitment, Coach? What do you think about that?
Yeah, we got to do that. Yeah, we got that's a good idea. We got to add that. We got to add that to the commandments. Yeah, I don't want to hear no more levels.
You said a resume. That's another one.
Yeah, the levels, resume, weight classes for a reason.
Resume, level, and weight classes. Yep, make that a fucking commandment, Coach. I like that, bro. I would appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll put that on there.
You would not hear me talk out like that ever again. Never. Man, bro. But the way Bud did it, man, bro. But anyways, Coach, Bud also was hurting Canelo, man.
Yeah,
he
to the
hurt
body.
him, bro.
Yeah, to the body.
I don't remember the last time I saw Canelo buckle like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Man, Bud was touching him. Canelo looked to me like he didn't want to be in there, to be honest with you, bro.
Yeah.
Towards the end, that man did not want to be in the ring. But another thing, Coach, I want to share with you, man. This is what I like to see Bud do. I want him to choose and pick opponents from now on, bro. Just like Floyd did. And break that 50-0 record. I don't want to hear Floyd's mouth no more, bro. What do you think about that?
Nah, he ain't doing it. I don't think he's going to do that. He ain't going to be boxing long. I don't think he'll be boxing long. I honestly, I don't know if y'all remember, but last year when I went to the Madrimal fight and I went to Bud's training camp, I came back on this show and I said on this show, I said, man, nobody, and this is exactly what I said word for word. I said, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I say nobody told this, nobody said this to me in this team, nobody said this to me in this camp, none of that. I say, but just based on my personal observation, I just feel that Bud gonna fight one more year and I think he gonna be done. This was before. This before the Martin. This after the Martin fight. I came back. I was like, I don't think I don't think he'll be fighting that much longer. Not knowing that he was gonna get the Canelo fight. So I don't know. Right. Turkey out of sheet gonna have to pay that boy $100 million though. Got to pay him $100 million.
Hey man.
More than likely.
Man, I hope he gets that rematch, man. Get that money, bro. He earned it, bro.
That's the only thing that makes sense for Canelo. Like, what does Canelo go from here? Like I think that's the only thing that makes sense, to go back and because guess what? Crawford maybe just could have had a good night. Maybe that was a fluke. Maybe that was a fluke. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, so you can chalk it up to that. Yeah.
But I gave Canelo the 5th round and the 8th, but when the 6th round on, I knew that Bud Crawford was the better man that night, bro. He was the better fighter, clearly. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, that was one heck of a victory. I'm happy for him. Damn, something else I wanted to say, but I forgot. But anyways, that's all I got, Coach.
That's Salute, fam. Yeah, niggas they want a nigga to pick and fuck that. They want hey, shout out to that 90s chick. Listen, when we do something great, okay, we want you to fight Megatron, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. We want you to fight Unicron. We want you to fight Voltron, Ultraman. We want you to fight Godzilla, King Kong. And then when it comes to their favorite fighter, our favorite fighter earned the right to pick and choose who he want to fight. You don't dictate to him what he do. He does what he wants to do. He can fight whoever he want to fight. I said, well, how come Bud can't do it? How come he can't do it?
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. When I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
You know what I mean? Like shit, you get what I'm saying? They don't want this, they don't want a nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, boy. You get what I'm saying? I'm just, that's all I'm saying. Like, okay, why? Okay, it's cool for Canelo to pick and choose. Can't we get some Edgar Belangas? Can't we get some John Ryders? Can't we get some Jaime Mugias? You get what I'm saying? Like, why we got to be the one to, we got to do the heavy lifting. He did that, I did that. I'm doing the heavy lifting, dog. So I did all the heavy lifting. You ain't did nothing. Yeah. We did the heavy lifting. We took all them belts from Canelo. Hold on. We took all the Infinity Stones. Y'all know how Thanos got the Infinity Stones? Goddamn it, he had one on the pinky ring to the thumb. We said we got the WBO, we got the WBA, we got the IBF, the WBC, and we got the lineal, the ring. We got the ring magazine belt. We got all the Infinity Stones, like Thanos. You get what I'm saying? And we be the hell of a motherfucker to get him. Till we be the bad Mexican. We be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time in front of his ancestors on Mexican Independence Day. Like we did that. You get what I'm saying? So like that's a hell of a feature right there. Can't know anybody do that. Can't know anybody do that to Canelo. Canelo is a monster. Now he's a monster. He Grimlock. I don't know if y'all know anything about the Transformers. He Grimlock. He one of the Dinobots. You get what I'm saying? He the leader of the Dinobots. He Grimlock. You get what I'm saying? So can't know anybody. You got to be a hell of a nigga. You got to be a hell of a nigga to go in there and do that. You get what I'm saying? Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, this is Nas, man. I'm calling from Chesterfield.
Nas, talk to me.
Nah, man. I hear you. When I see you online, man, it's looking like La Raza has conceded, man. They conceded, man. It's over. They back to back in Mexican Americans. They can't even stay on the island no more. It's over. I think you talking about a rematch, man. I think Canelo done conceded. He don't want no more. He don't want no more of this, man. No black foot fighter. It's over with. It's over with, man. Bud put the buckle on him. They talking about, man, if it wasn't a wash, Bud took a little break in the 5th round. But the fourth and the sixth round, man, it was total domination. They talk no domination.
Yeah.
Man, you can't call it talking about not domination. What if that wasn't domination? Then what? Come on, man. You ain't got to knock somebody out to dominate them, man. Because I just seen it. I just seen it last Saturday.
Yeah.
You don't got to knock somebody out to dominate them. You know. So and you know what's gonna hurt him if Canelo keep fighting. He's gonna, in my opinion, he's gonna get knocked out by a lesser fighter, and it's gonna hurt him more. He's gonna get knocked out if he keeps fighting. So he needs to just hang it up for their sake, because I don't know what boxing gonna be if Canelo get knocked out.
Why you say he need to hang it up though?
Because I think, you know, where he gonna go next, right? If just imagine, I want to see him fight Earl Spence. If Earl Spence beat him, I honestly think the next slick back fighter he fight is going to put him down. I think Bud broken. I was watching that fight. I was seeing a broken Canelo as that fight went on and on and on. I don't think he can climb the mountain, but you know, I don't think he can climb that mountain again. So he get in there with somebody else. I think he's gonna get put down.
But who else? Who else he's going to get in there with that can perform the way Bud Crawford performed? Like that's the thing. Like I don't know about that.
Now see, Coach, I'm not saying. See, that's what I'm saying, right? If somebody get in there and beat a broken Canelo, you can't say, oh, they did it better than Bud. You can't say that. That's just like this whole debate with, and I'm not trying to bring it up because they both great fighters. You can't debate, well, who beat him better, Floyd or Crawford? No, it's not like that. You can't talk like. All I'm saying is, the next person, if he try to climb this mountain again, I don't think he could do it. I think he's gonna get knocked out trying to climb that mountain.
Well, this is the thing, right? Okay, so you're saying Canelo was broken because he lost to Crawford, and I'm like, me personally,
no, how?
No, that's what you said, right? What are you saying? He's broken. What do you mean?
Go ahead, because it's how he lost. But keep going, Coach.
Yeah, but he lost to a hell of a dude, though. That dude he lost to did that to everybody, 41 other dudes. Yeah, I can see if he lost to a once in a generational lifetime talent. I can see if he lost to Poach Out Willie, Hog Head Cheese, Shouty Big Nuts, Chico Stick. He lost to doggone Terence Bud Crawford, one of the greatest fighter of this era. He didn't realize it until after the fight. But when he sit back and look, he gonna be like, man, this a bad motherfucker. The dude that we said ain't fought nobody who chinny, no, this dude is a motherfucker, so he lost to Bud. You know, ain't like he lost to goddamn, on the Powerpuff Girls.
No, I feel the same way, right? That's the same thing I say about Earl. But I think the difference between those two fighters, to me, this is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Earl had to sit back. He had to take the time off, and he had to see it. Now he's seen Bud beat Canelo. I think he come back. I think Earl climbed that mountain again. I don't think Canelo got it in him, man. I don't think he got it in him.
Man,
I don't think so, man. I was watching the end of the fight. When he was watching them punches hit him in the face, and he was looking good. I'm damn, man. It was getting broken. I seen his spirit leaving his body.
I'm gonna tell you something. If Errol Spence move up to fight Canelo, man, I can't make the cold pick on this. I got Canelo stopping Errol Spence, man. Errol Spence ain't finna move up and fight that man, bro. Listen. There's levels to this. There's levels.
All right, Coach. I hear you. It is levels.
Absolutely. There's levels to this. I don't pour out levels. There's levels to this. No, man, listen, man, we can't go on, man, shit, man, come on now. See, y'all get it twisted. He can't get in there and do what Bud did. That's all I'm saying, fam. Like, Bud is a special fighter is what I'm trying to say. Shit. You gotta be a special fighter to make Canelo frustrated. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what it do, Coach? It's Wookie Whoop, man. Call up a name, bro.
Wookie Whoop, talk to me.
Hey, man, I got to agree with that last caller, man. I don't know what the show about. I just kind of caught the tail end of it. Hold on, sorry. I just kind of caught the tail end of it, bro. But, man, I think Bud broke that man, bro. I swear to God, I swear to God, coach, I seen the same look that Canelo, I seen the same look in Canelo eyes that I saw in Wilder eyes. It was one punch that Fury had hit Wilder, right? In Wilder eyes, he booked his eyes, right? He booked his eyes like he did that. He did that. When you see a fighter look at a nigga like that after you get punched, coach, it's over with, bro. You broke. The way that Canelo was looking. You remember when Bud almost knocked his head off the swivel?
Yeah.
I think it's a rap, coach. I think it's a rap, man. I think I ain't gonna lie to you.
Y'all be quick to think, but y'all be quick to throw. Y'all be quick to throw a motherfucker away, man. The man lost to Terence Bud Crawford, fam. He ain't lose.
Stop the cap, coach. Listen, hear me out now. I'm agreeing with you. Like I'm not trying to discredit Crawford at all. Crawford put on a hell of a performance, but we also got to know what it is too, coach. Crawford beat the brakes off this man. Like I'm talking about put the beach by Dre on this boy. Put the beat. Like at some point in time, you're gonna get beat. You're gonna get your ass beat so much that you just I don't want to face it no more. Like every time he get in the ring now, coach, that's all he's gonna think about is that Crawford ass whooping. Same thing with Wilder. Same thing with AB. Remember when we just seen AB? AB got broken too.
Yeah, but see, that's different. I'm gonna tell you why that's different because AB got dropped multiple times. What's the name broke his jaw? I think Marcos Maidana broke his jaw. Deontay Wilder got knocked out. He got knocked out, but stopped by Tyson Fury for the second fight, and the third fight he got knocked out cold. So now if Canelo would have got knocked out, then but no, he just I don't think he broken. I mean, now he was about to quit. It didn't look like he wanted to quit. In that 11th round, in 12th round, it did, and he got buckled. He did get buckled. I got the video. I don't play this shit 1,000 times. He did get buckled. The knees he got weak at the knees a couple of times. Leg got stiff. All of that happened. Yes, that is true. But he lost to Terence Bud Crawford, man. Like that dude right there, bro.
Just hear me out. Yeah. Just hear me out, coach. Now we can agree to disagree, but sometimes it's worse to go through a 12-round ass whooping. I'm talking about for all the 12 rounds just dominated, beat the fuck up, then a quick little knockout. A quick little knockout, they can both really do the same thing. It's like it's really no pedestal when it comes to getting broken. If you really want to have this conversation, coach, you get what I'm saying? The same fighters can get broken in two different ways. Pause. No diddy. You feel me?
Well, we won't know.
That's my opinion.
Okay. Well, we won't.
We don't have to see.
All right, well, shout out to Wookie Woo.
Yeah, we don't have to see, coach.
All right. Yeah, we won't know if Canelo is broken. We won't know if Canelo is broken until he has his next fight. How he performs his next fight will tell us whether he's broken or not. I think it's premature to say that. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Damon from Detroit.
Damien, talk to me.
I can't see Canelo being broken, but put a good whooping on him, a whooping that he wasn't expecting. I think the facial expressions and the gestures of him wanting to quit was just, it was basically a combination of he got a little bit outclassed and he wasn't expecting it. I really don't think he was expecting that. Whatever Boot showed him wasn't shit compared to what Terence showed him. All these dudes talking about how bad this dude is, bad. They quiet now. Boots ain't said shit. I think he learned to know that. I thought, shit, I was on that level. I might not be on that level because I was sparring Canelo and I heard Canelo was tearing his ass up. So with that being said, man, no, Canelo, it ain't that he definitely ain't broken shit. He rich as hell. But I just think it's levels. It ain't too many people that could do that. You saying the best, Coach. Like, y'all making it seem like every nigga can step in the ring, gonna put on a performance like Bud put.
Yeah.
It is levels to this stuff. But Langer told you that it is levels. But man, they looking too much into it. Canelo probably bounce back in the next fight. Now I don't hope he fight Hines and Shiraz because I think that's gonna be another rough fight. But shit, he got to honor that contract with Turkey, and I don't think Turkey gonna make it easy.
No. All right, man. Listen, hey, shout out to David. Detroit stand up. No, I say, man, you saw what you did to Sean Porter in sparring? Hey, Nas, that was an edited video. That's one. That was an edited video. And two, man, so again, we don't even know the context of that sparring session. You know what I'm saying? Like, a whole bunch of niggas look good at sparring, but then they can't replicate that shit inside the ring, you know? But I get it though. I get it. I'll call what's your name you calling from?
Yeah, coach, it's me again.
Jerry, 2 times.
Yeah, I tried to lay it down as diplomatic as I could in the first call. Now I'm going to give you the real. First thing, Canelo was not broken, wasted, none of that. That was one of the best Canelos I've seen. His defense was crazy on point. If it wasn't, that fight could have been really, really bad for him. The early rounds could have looked like the last 3 rounds, but his defense was on point. He was landing good hooks to the body. Crawford was countering him faster and more accurately throughout the fight to different degrees. First 6 rounds, they were tactical. They were close. People are conflating and going crazy with this victory. That was a good Canelo, very good, one of the best I've seen. And Bud Crawford beat him, and I'm not denying it. Most people aren't. Canelo's not denying it himself. I had it 8-4. But to suggest that he dominated Canelo, no. Did Canelo get a little bit frustrated towards the end? Well, he's always had a good game face. He showed a little frustration. He did. Every time he tried to ratchet it up, Bud Crawford will ratchet up a little bit more, and that was frustrating him. You could see that. Wasn't not a narrow knockdown. I didn't see neither fighter buzz. Some people are saying Canelo was buzzed here,
Yes.
Crawford was buzzing.
Yeah, I got the video.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I know. You didn't see it because you didn't want to see it. That's what you told me, right?
Yeah, it didn't. Well, look, it wasn't even enough to make a meme. If he had done the stanky leg like Crawford did against Gamboa years ago, it would have been a meme.
He did the stanky leg.
It just didn't happen.
He did the stanky leg. He did it in 11th and the 12th round.
I've seen a sweeping hook that spun his whole torso around, which a lot of fighters going to get knocked out from that. Canelo took it. Sorry, not sorry. Bud Crawford did not dominate 10-fight novice Madrimov, and he did not dominate Canelo. He won both fights. Did not dominate. Bud Crawford is human. And if he fights Benavidez, he's going to get beat. Straight up beat. If he fights Bivol, this is why I like Bud more than his fans. Because Bud has already said, I'm not trying to fight Benavidez. Canelo, me and him were similar in size. We're about the same height. I got a longer reach. We were similar. Benavidez is not. He's 6'2", 6'3", 200 plus pounds. That's not. I don't even think it's fair to ask Bud Crawford to fight him. But y'all need to be. I don't know. Y'all getting out of control with it. Out of fucking control.
Who is y'all? Who is y'all, Jerry? Who is y'all?
Black folks. Yeah, I said it. I said it. It ain't enough for the man to get the credit and for everybody to pretty much be in agreement that he won. It's like it's like so many of his fans want to insist that he dominated and he just destroyed a worn out Canelo. No, he beat a really good fighter and he beat him fair and square, and that's about all she wrote about it. You keep talking about, can we get a Berlanga? Can we get a Mandia? Yeah, you can get them. They come in the form of an Avanesian or a Benavidez with leg surgery or a Kavalaskis that never proved anything, never won a title. So when you say what you said about Canelo fighting those guys, take a look at Bud Crawford's recent resume and tell me, you ever heard of a pound fighter fighting a guy with 10 fights? Yeah, see, you talk about only seeing what you want to see. Sounds like you might be guilty of the same thing. Yeah, you see what you want.
Jerry, you hurt. Well, I hear it in your voice. You hurt. Hey,
I'm not hurt at all. I want to congratulate the guy, but the hyperbole is way beyond. It's way beyond what
You right.
it should be.
You're right. You
And
got
Bud
it.
Crawford,
You
he's
got
very
it.
level-headed. That's why I like him more than his fans. He already said, I'm not fighting Benavidez. If I'm going to fight him, I might as well fight Usyk. And I agree with him.
You don't like, you just said you don't like Terence Crawford always fans, huh? You don't like these ones. Yeah. Hey man, hey, you got it.
I don't like his fans.
You got it, Jerry. You got it, big dog. You got it. All right, I'll let you. There you go. Hey, you know what he want to say? I say, y'all. He said, y'all getting a little too carried away. I said, who is y'all? Who y'all you talking about? He said, black folks. He wanted to say niggas. True. Hey, he wanted to say niggas. That's what he wanted to say. He wanted to say niggas. I was like, yeah, I was trying to get him to say it. He ain't say it though. Yeah, I know, Jerry. I know, Jerry. I know. Call her. What's your name? You call her from?
Hey, Coach, this is Sheila from Houston. How you doing?
Fine. I'm doing fine.
Y'all, Jared say black people. And then he put his hand on his hip and said, "Yeah, I said it. Black people."
No, he said black folks. Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah.
Jared got this opinion.
Yeah.
What I want to talk about is, I go all over YouTube with everything, but I don't know if it was a Garcia's dad or one of those Mexican guys' father who said that Canelo didn't have the heart of a Mexican. And I didn't understand that. Now that's gone a bit far. They done went all the way to Canelo to he don't have the heart of a Mexican. And another thing I noticed, Blue Blood with his Superman outfit on, 2 times, he done put Bud in 160 fighting Genevieve and then Laura, one in March and one in August. And I didn't understand that either because he know Bud only fights once a year. How in the hell is he going to put him fighting twice in 2026? I just don't understand. You get to listen to this stuff and it just get confusing. Like, what the hell is he talking about? How is he going to make him fight twice in 26 in the 160, pound limit to get him, I guess, acclimated even more? But it's unrealistic to ask of him to fight twice in 1 year, trying to get some belts. And that's my call, Coach. I just think some of it is going too far, but I don't know sports.
You know what I think?
I think we all right.
You know what I think, Miss Sheila?
What?
I think you niggas is taking it too far. That's what Jerry said.
We done went way too. Yeah. Now that might be right on that call, Coach.
All right.
That might be right on that call.
All right.
Okay, that's my call.
All right. Hey, see, you niggas getting out of hand. See, that's the problem. See, this why don't nobody like losing to y'all, because every time y'all win, y'all just rub it in. Y'all don't know how to act. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get y'all props, but your niggas is just getting out of hand. Like this, Jerry had a whole lot to say. See, I'm tired of this shit, Coach. You niggas get to my nerves. I've been trying to be patient with y'all. I've been trying to, just try to understand the black plight and all that stuff there. But I'm tired of this shit. Oh, call the road. Listen, bro, he say he from Baltimore. Bro, he can't be from Baltimore. He from Baltimore. He from Baltimore. You get what I'm saying? Like, they say, yeah, I'm a huge fan of Crawford. Oh, you huge fan, huh? Hey, brother, but y'all been right about Jared from day one. Summer in November, that night and shit. Listen, y'all been right about Jared from day one. Y'all been right, Miss Connie, but Miss Black, but y'all been right about Jared from day one, boy. Shout out to Jared though. Shout out to Jared. He be all right. Call her. Hey, hold this L. Call her. What's your name? Where you call her from?
It's Ted from H-Town.
Ted from H-Town. Talk to me.
Yes, good show, Coach. Good show, Coach. Yeah, man, just want to put my little 2 cents. I think Canelo should definitely continue pursuing the, just cementing his legacy. Definitely he has to do the Benavidez fight. And for Crawford, whatever he ends up deciding, he's good. But I honestly, man, I think he should fight the man who beat the man. And that's Bivol. I think Bivol had at some point put interest in going down to 168 at some point after that win that he had over Canelo. I think that would be a good fight, and especially with that turkey money, I think we can make that happen if both parties show some interest. That'll be an interesting fight for sure.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think no Benavidez fight gonna happen. I don't think none of that's gonna happen, bro. I can damn that guarantee that.
Yeah, money talks, bullshit walk.
All right, well, hey man, we'll keep hope alive, man. Keep hope alive. We'll see what happens, man. But shout out to Ted H-Town. Yeah, keep hope alive. Hey, niggas, old moving the goalpost ass niggas. I can't beat y'all. I can't beat you like that. And they be moving the goalpost too much. They don't want to see. We can't pick and choose. Why we can't pick and choose? That's all I'm saying. Why? Listen. Canelo had to run in the mill for a long time. He doing his thing, picking and choose. Why? It's our time to pick and choose. Why we can't pick and choose? That's all I'm saying. Why we can't pick and choose? You know what I mean? Like we looking for Jaime Mugiel. Jaime, you want to smoke next? Let's see who we looking for. We look John Ryder. We can bring him out of retirement. So we got whole head cheese. He was talking shit the other night. Poach out Willie. He's in the running. He's in the running for the Bud payday. He's in the running for the Bud payday. Shouty Big Nuts. They keep, Shouty Big Nuts. He 32-0 in the hood. Let's see. Chico Stick, that's my Mexican homeboy. He's 17-0, 25 knockouts. Let's see who else we got. Hobo Sam, yeah, you know what I mean. We got a whole bunch of people to pick from. True. Yeah.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
He said unrealistic ass shit. Yeah, dog, what we got to do. This we got to do now. See, no. Y'all ain't switching up. Y'all ain't switching up now. We ain't finna do that. We ain't finna do that. No, we ain't finna do that. No, it ain't working like that. I see y'all think y'all slick. Niggas think they slick. No. See, that's what I'm saying, right? See, you black folks, let me tell you black folks something. You black folks, y'all always taking it too far. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing with you black folks. You colored folks. You black folks, you colors, you niggas, y'all just be going just too far. And, I can't stand y'all, you know what I mean? I really don't like y'all, but, I'm just letting y'all know, you get what I'm saying? We just trying to, we trying to straighten it out, you know what I mean? I tolerate y'all. I call the show. I'm like, okay, Jerry, we know you don't like niggas, so, you look at black people, niggas, I know you like niggas. Why you keep calling the show? Well, I call the show because, I want to. Okay, and I'm tired of y'all. All right, well, damn, you tired of us? Why you keep coming over here, man? I'm just coming over here because I want to come over here. And every time you pissing me off, you get what I'm saying. You colored folks, just ever since they came with the DEI programs of diversity, equity, and inclusion, you niggas don't know how to act. That's the problem. True. We should have just kept freezing them out like we've been doing and, not giving them a shot. Because every time we let one of y'all get a door, y'all just show your ass. We can't beat you, so we just show your ass. Like, this nigga bad. Jerry madder than a motherfucker. I heard it in his voice. I said, boy, Jerry pissed on. Tell Jerry mad a little bit. He sound like, God damn, he 38 hot. He sound like goddamn it, hey, I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, I was gonna say something. Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. If I get mad enough, I say it, but I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. You know, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna just chill. Cause I ain't gonna lie, this shit is funny to me. It's funny to me. You know what I mean? There's levels to this. See, let me tell y'all something. There's levels. Talk to him, Liza.
Keep Canelo's name out of your fucking mouth, Terence Crawford. There's levels to this, and his levels above you.
Levels, huh?
Keep Canelo's name out of your fucking mouth, Terence Crawford. There's levels to this, and his levels above you.
Levels, huh? Hey, I know what I'm talking about, dog. He lock it down. Hey, he's levels. He's levels, huh? Yeah, you're right. Levels above right there. Oh, Lord, that burger, boy. Levels to this. I went 12 rounds with Canelo. You know what I mean? I stood toe to toe with Canelo. I went toe to toe. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm just saying that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I get, yo, you niggas, you see that? That's why I don't fuck with you niggas. I feel like Jerry. You know, you niggas is getting on my nerves. Hey, shout out to David Bennett. Salute, fam. Hey, Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Salute, coaches. Miss Black Panther calling from New York City today, brother. How you doing?
Hey, Miss Black Panther, talk to me.
I got to go back to Jerry. I want to let Jerry know. When Esau used the word black, that's racist to me. We're not black. We're brown people. And he's red. Tell Jerry to take his caucus self back to the Caucasus Mountains where he belongs. That's my call. Because he pissed me off with that black.
Yeah, all right. Shout out to Miss Black Panther.
Coach.
All right. Hey, yeah, Jerry, you know, Jerry say, yeah, I said it. Black folks, niggers. I'm tired of y'all, black folks. You're getting carried away. I'm tired of this, you know, and that wasn't no domination. Bro, I'm like, fam, the shit was so funny. You know, listen, the shit was so funny. I was like, bro, I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna repost that. I'm gonna repost that one now. I'm gonna repost that call. Yeah. See, me and Jerry got one thing in common. We don't like niggas. Carl, hold on. Me and Jerry got one thing in common. We don't like niggas. See, y'all don't know how to act. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, we trying to give y'all credit, and y'all just keep rubbing it in. See, trying to give y'all some credit, dog. Y'all keep rubbing it in. You get what I'm saying? And that wasn't no domination. You know what I mean? I know a domination. I've seen domination before. You know, that wasn't no domination there. There's many different ways to dominate. You know, I've seen domination before. You know what I mean?
Follow up.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? You know, we know. You know what I'm saying? You know, make niggas about to quit. Okay, nigga like you want to quit. Okay. You know, you get what I'm saying? You know, it's levels. There's levels to this. He changed the levels on that job. You get what I'm saying? So I listen. I get it, man. A lot of hurt people. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Rod from New York.
Rod, New York, talk to me.
You know what I mean? Just, you know, feel a certain way, man. You feel a certain way. This is the second time I didn't have the money to put on the Spence fight, and now I didn't have the money to put on the Cross fight. I bought a car for the Spence fight, and it turned out to be a lemon. And I bought a car right now. Oh, man. Goodness, man. Goodness. But it was a great fight. I just wish I could have put the whole bag on it, but I ain't had the money, bro. But other than that, it was a great fight. Great fight. These guys talking about Canelo need to retire. I don't think they know nothing about boxing, man. I don't know nothing about boxing, man. Mike Tyson took the loss when he lost to Douglas. That was a real devastating knockout. Devastating loss. He was a champion at the time. He thought he was the man, but he slept on Douglas. He got knocked out. So what did that do to his mental? That was a damaging loss right there, but he came back. So it's not like one loss is over with. These guys that they don't know nothing about boxing. But we need it. They're important, right? Because a lot of these guys don't learn about boxing. They betted on Canelo, which made it Crawford the underdog. So they can stick around. They can stick around and, will make us more money. That's all.
Yeah, for sure. And shout out to Rod, New York standout fam. Salute, fam. Bro, I want to hear a nigga in the chat talk about some snack. Yeah, man, sniggity snack. He was on sniggity snack. Bro, listen, fam, y'all was saying none of that shit before the fight, fam. I get it. Y'all don't turn your back on La Raza. I don't took the flag. Y'all don't turn your back on La Raza. I was speaking to Bud in the beginning of the show. He started laughing when he saw the flag. I'm taking the flag with me. I'm gonna represent for y'all. Y'all don't turn your back on La Raza. You cursing Canelo out. Liza, she the only one standing up in the paint for him. You know what I mean? She like, there's levels to this. She talking about Canelo. She ain't going nowhere. Like, come on, fam. I get it. I understand y'all hurt, but I get it, man. I get it. Mexican Independence Day. All the Mexican ancestors was out there watching. You get what I'm saying? And I get it, fam. I understand you hurt. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Look, I'm rubbing the flag. I'm rubbing the flag, Jerry. Jerry rubbing the flag. You know what I mean? Viva Mexico. I'm rubbing the flag. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all gonna be all right. Hey, hold this L though. Hold this L. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's CJ from the 504, Coach.
CJ, talk to me.
What's up with you, bro?
I'm good, fam.
Hey, Coach. I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't think a lot of people really understood what they was watching when they watched that fight, man. A lot of people saying Crawford broken and Crawford shouldn't fight anymore. I mean, I'm sorry, Canelo broken. Canelo shouldn't fight anymore, and he didn't look the same. It's because Bud didn't allow him to look the same. So, I saw Bud Crawford. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I saw Bud Crawford throw a jab. His jab got parried. He turned the jab into like a check hook.
A hook, yep.
And snapped Canelo's head back.
Yeah, I got it right
here. I
here.
ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. Yeah. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. The way the man transitioned from defense to offense, the way this man could catch punches with his elbows, throw a hook, throw a short uppercut, and turn it into a combination while still being defensively responsible. Bruh, who does that? It's not that these guys that he fight not good. I'm telling you right now, Errol Spence could probably go to 154. He probably could get a couple belts. He probably can. But he ain't gonna be able to beat no goddamn Bud Crawford. Canelo might still be able, if Spence drop all the belts at 168, if Crawford drop all the belts at 168, Canelo could probably beat a few people and still get a few of them belts. He didn't beat everybody at 168. The man still got skills. It's just that Crawford is so good, so elite in this era that people are dumbfounded by what they're seeing. They seeing that this man making the shit look so simple. They're like, man, these guys he fighting, they got to be done. They can't be that good no more. That's not the fact. It's just that the fact that you see in Crawford in the ring, the man just so goddamn good, he make these people look like nothing. I don't want to see him fight Benavidez. I don't want to see him fight Dibble. You know what I want from Bud right now? I want him to fight Pacquiao. Give him a Pacquiao fight. give me a Pacquiao fight. Yeah, he deserves it. Give him $50 million and give him a Pacquiao. Don't you find it ironic how everybody want Bud to fight Bibble? They want him to fight Usyk. They want him to fight Tyson Fury. But all these same people excited about Tank fighting Jake Paul. You understand what I'm saying? They excited about that. Yeah, they cool with that. They want Tank to fight Jake Paul with 30-ounce gloves and headgear.
Yes,
you understand what I'm saying? They can have headgear. They can have pillows for fists. They can have pillows on their fists while they punch. But they want Bud to fight everybody and their mama. I think this shit is disgusting, man. Give Bud his flowers. The man, the best fight I ever seen. I'm 39 years old. I ain't never seen nobody as good as Terence Bud Crawford. Floyd Mayweather is a very close second, but I never seen anybody as skilled as Bud, man. And that's my call. Appreciate it, Coach.
That's fair. Yeah, man. See, you niggas getting out of hand. This what Jeremy talk about. See, this what Jeremy talk about. CJ from the 504. You getting out of hand, fam. You got out of hand with that. See, this what Jerry talking about. See, you niggas is getting out of hand. See, this what I'm talking about, fam. Can't nobody just celebrate with y'all. Y'all, you people, black folks, y'all, you see, y'all, Jerry said black folks. I said, nah, he wanted to say niggas. That's what he wanted to say. I know for a fact he wanted to say that. Shout out to Chose. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said that clown, BBB booty butt boxing, skipped over celebrating Bud and went straight to saying Bud ducking Benavidez. Who said that? BBB booty. Who was that? Hey, who was that? Who was that, fam? Oh, you saying blue blood? Blue blood boxing? Nah, blue blood said that? Who said that? Who said that, fam? Hey, you get what I'm saying, though? Yeah, man, bro, I get it, bro. I get they hurt right now. I don't know why Jerry hurt. You know, he ain't got a dog in the race, but you know.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, man, listen, man, shout out to Pauline. Hey, man, bro, fam, listen, bro, I get it, bro. I get it. This shit, bro, this is the funniest crash out. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This crash out going down in history. This crash out right here is going down in history. This right here, this crash out right here, he was running. They say he was running. Look like he's standing right there. Say he was running, huh? Look at that way he at. He right there. Say he was running. Fight him on the inside. Fight them on the inside. Yeah, right there. Mexican style, huh? Mexican style. Fight them on the inside. Keep turning them. Mexican style, huh? Fight them on the inside. Okay? You get what I'm saying? Hack up. You get hack up? Yeah, yeah, fight them on the inside, huh? He running. Yeah, he running, Buto. He running. I'm trying to tell you, stay still. Stop running. Yes, there you go. Stop running. Yeah, you running. Stop running. Don't run. Stay still. I'm trying to fight Mexican style. Yeah, Mexican style. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah. I know. That shit hurt. Hey, shout out to Chose. Jumping out to that super chat. He said, yeah, blue blood corny ass. Oh, he talking about blue? Blue say he ducking Benavidez? All right, well, you know, if he ducking Benavidez, he doing the same thing Canelo did. We learned it from Canelo.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah. If y'all say Crawford ducking Benavidez, well, we learned it from Canelo. So that's what we learned it for. That's what Crawford learned. We learned from Canelo. Okay, Crawford to fight Canelo. Crawford to fight Benavidez when Canelo fight him. When Canelo fight him, then we'll fight him. Because we don't want to skip the line. See, if Crawford fight Benavidez, that'll be skipping the line. Because Canelo was there first. And we don't want to skip the line. So, you know, let Canelo fight him first, and then we'll fight him after Canelo. True. That's what we're going to do. We're going to fight him after Canelo. Let Canelo fight him first. That's Mexican on Mexican. The two Mexicans fight each other. You know, that's going to be a bigger fight. That's going to be a bigger fight for the Mexican culture. The two Mexicans fight each other. One Mexican-American, the other one Irish Mexican. Letting them fight each other on Cinco de Mayo. That'd be huge for La Raza. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, I'll probably bet that fight, too. I'm going to bring the flag. Let everybody know I'm in good graces. I will check in with the Mexicans. Make sure, you know, I don't want no shit going down now, because, you know what I mean? I will check in. I'll check in this one time with y'all. You know what I mean? And, you know, we can do it like that. True. We can do it like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? It ain't fair. It's not right that Terence Crawford just move up and jump the line and fight David Benavidez. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to get involved in that. What we going to do, this is what we're going to do. We're going to allow Canelo to fight him first. After Canelo fight him, then we going to fight him. True. That's what we're going to do. True. You want to know why? Because there's levels to this.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Nello.
Yeah. See, y'all, no, we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. Whatever you say, y'all got it. Y'all got it, big dog. Big dog, you got it. You got it, big dog. Big dog, you got it. You got it, big dog. Big dog. You got it, big dog. Big dog, you got it. You got it, big dog. Hold on. This it right here. This it right here. I want to show y'all this. You got it. Yeah, whatever y'all say. Y'all got it. You 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 got it. I ain't whatever y'all say. I'm not even finna argue with you. Whatever y'all say. Charge it to the game. Now, I want y'all to see this here.
Everyone is.
I want y'all to now this right here. Now this came across my timeline on Facebook, right? On Facebook. Check this out. But this now when I saw the fight for the third time, that's when I caught this. And then this dude made a video on it. Y'all check this out.
Everyone is talking about this.
Look at this one down here at the bottom. So it's the exact same thing on a different side though. Two different outcomes. But he was throwing his punch the entire time. Not the entire time, but in this particular sequence.
This counter. This.
Now, look aboard. Now, he traps Canelo's arm right here. This what y'all probably didn't see. Pin the arm there. Nah, puto, keep your ass right there. How you get there? God damn. Hold on, bro. Like, it was some masterful defense going on here. Let's look at that one more time. Y'all look at the one at the bottom.
Everyone is talking about this counter.
Watch it. Okay, now we know he caught him right there. They said Canelo rolled with the shot. Look at that. Look at that. He didn't get hit with that punch. He rolled with it. Yeah. Whatever you say. Y'all see that right there. Look at the look on his face. That he got hit with that one. He got hit with that one.
This one.
Now watch this at the bottom. He gonna trap the arm. We gonna pin your arm. We gonna pin your lead arm. We gonna pin your power arm, the back arm, to the body, and I'm gonna hit your ass with this vicious level. You know what I mean? Come back to yaka. Yeah, it was one of those. True. Yeah. Yeah. It was a yaka. It was one of those. But that, bro. I was like, man, I ain't say how I missed that. How I missed that?
Everyone is talking about this counter. This one. Hand trap is nasty.
Get your motherfucking ass. I ain't fought nobody, huh?
Everyone is talking about this counter. Okay. This one, that hand trap is nasty.
Tell your motherfucking ass about.
Everyone is talking about this
body. Every time a nigga tell me I ain't fought nobody, this what I do to him. Motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Yeah. I get it. Let's give everybody a round of applause. I understand, fam. I understand. I get it, bro. I get it. I ain't even mad, bro. I ain't even mad. You know why I ain't mad? I'm gonna tell you, shout out to Miss Sheila. I'm not even mad. Because I understand. I feel your pain. I'm not even mad, dog. I'm not even mad. I don't know why Jerry mad. I mean, I know Jerry mad because he hate Bud, but but outside of that, he don't like me. I don't like Bud. That's fine. But outside of that, you get what I'm saying? Like, Jerry, you ain't have a dog in the race. You ain't Mexican. Now, Canelo is white. He is of the white race. That is true. But his nationality is Mexican. But outside of that, like, you ain't got a dog in the race outside of you just want to see, you mad that the nigga won. Yeah, that nigga got that. Every time I keep that against this nigga, man, God damn, I hate this nigga. Oh my God, these black folks are getting on my nerves. Mr. Black Panther, Summer November, Coach Malachi, you niggas are getting on my nerves. I can't stand you guys. You goddamn coons and juggaboos. I can't stand you. I'm going to tell you how I really feel. I don't like none of yous. You know what I mean? Use guys. You know what I mean? You all, and you know what? It remind me of a presidential candidate. He's dead now, a billionaire by the name of Ross Perot. Ross Perot, what he used to call black folk, he was running the campaign to run for president, and he said you all meant black folk. That's what Jerry said. He said you all are getting on my nerves now. You're taking it too far. And when he said that, it immediately took me back to Ross Perot. It immediately took me back to Ross Perot, because that's what he called black. There's a you all. See you all don't know how to this, and you all don't know how to that. So that's why I say, what do you mean by you all? That's why I asked him that. That was a setup question. No, you right about that. You right about that, Sean. It's you people. My bad. You people. You right about that, Sean. It's not you all. You people. You people are getting on my nerves. What you mean by you people? What people you talking about? All right, I'm saying what I've been wanting to say for a long time. Niggers, I'm tired of y'all niggas, dog. Swear to God, you niggas getting on my goddamn nerves, dog. Y'all always goddamn it. Y'all always just, goddamn, they don't want a nigga to have nothing. True. Nigga can't have that. Let us have this one. Let us have this one, man. That's all I'm saying. White folks like Jerry. Jerry, let us have this one, dog. Can we have this one? We don't went through enough. We don't went through enough, dog. Can't we just have this one? God damn. Like, we can't have nothing, dog. Let us have this one. That's all I'm saying, fam. We ain't asking for much. We ain't like you got no great white fighters out there we can beat up. But I'm just saying, Caleb Plant, Caleb Plant, but outside of that, I'm just saying, let us have this one, dog. Let us have this one, fam. That's all I'm saying. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Hey. God damn, man, let a nigga get this one, dog. God damn. Just hold the L for this one time right here. Just hold the L this time. Hold this L right quick. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, what's up, coach? Hold this L for me. Just hold the L right quick, dog. That's it. They don't wanna hold the L. I get it, dog. I get it. Nigga didn't really mad. I understand, dog. I understand. Shout out to AB.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
You know what I'm just saying? You know what I mean? Just hold this L. You lost again. Hold this L. Hold this L. Jerry racist as hell. L. Jerry, hold this L. I know you mad. I know you mad. Yo, Jerry, hold this L. Every time you bet against that boy from Omaha, Nebraska, you get your ass whooped and you lose your money. Jerry said, I'm tired of you people because he don't like niggas. He been wanting to say that word right there for a long time. Hold this L. You and I hold this L. Hold this L. Jerry, hold this L. L. Nigga, no. Hey, Jerry. Jerry. No, you don't like niggas, but hold his L.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and think Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? But a name. Do you have a name? Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. Them names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah. It's our turn to pick and choose.
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. When I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
Jerry, you gotta get that. You gotta get that hate out your heart, fam.
The fuck? Fuck you all rolling up on for, cuz?
He must don't know. He can't know.
Huh?
He can't know.
Yeah, Jerry, you gotta get that hate out. You gotta get that hate out your heart.
I want you to call me.
Let's dedicate this song to Jerry.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love you.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jerry? Just hold the L right quick, dog. Just hold the L. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group.
Nobody's bigger than the group.
Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe. I don't think he's from no Baltimore, bro. Like, he can't be from Baltimore. He can't be. I don't believe that at all.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Shout out to the Tenderonis, the PYTs, the Honey Dips, and the Snow Bunnies.
See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet Dr. Bee. Talk to my nose, this love has got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out, grip out of control. Turn it up, it's me against the light. Snow bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright, got that smooth soul feel. No, that's better than the law. With my snow bunny love. See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light.
Yeah, man. See, you people, niggas, I could call them you people. He got contempt. He got open contempt for us. He really do. He got open contempt for us. I can hear that in his voice. You know, I ain't. You know that shit don't even make me mad. I ain't gonna lie. That shit don't even make me mad. You did. To be honest with you, it don't. It really don't make me mad. To be fair.
Oh, Miss Hillary. Oh, so good to see you, Miss Hillary. I love you, Miss Hillary. Welcome to TV1. Oh, Lord. I dance with NASA. I dance with NASA. I dance with NASA. I dance with NASA.
See Jerry, Jerry, you see a nigga ain't finna be doing all that buck dancing in Chicken Georgia. We ain't finna do that. We not finna be buck dancing in Chicken Georgia, cause this is my position.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Shout out to Jalil Hackett. Let's give a shout out to our cash shopper. Shout out to Rashiki. Let's see. Let's give a shout out to Shows. Salute fam. Markevion, salute my brother. Shout out to Zepper. Black Man Rising. Shout out to Pauline. Let's get a cash out for the super chatters. A round of applause. Yeah, I feel his pain. We heard that. You know, we gotta pity. We gotta shout out to PG Gap, shout out to PGBs. We gotta pity. Now back in my day, I would have told him a new asshole Diddy. But you know, now it's kind of like, you know, and like what's the point? You get what I'm saying? Like me personally, I like open races myself. I like open races. I like the ones who come out in the open and let me know who they are. I got a great deal of respect for them. I don't like the ones who really be trying to conceal it. And I like the ones who come out in the open. You know what I mean? So, you know, I appreciate Jared for coming out the closet. Shout out to Bush Bullwinkle. IBS. The aircraft carrier. George Evans. Summit November. Hollow Davis. Shout out to Always On Productions. Who else we have? Shout out to Mika Lovem. Superman flying through to save the day. Who else we have? Shout out to who else we got? I look like I missed somebody else. Somebody else I'm missing over here. Shout out to James Stewart. Salute fam. Buck Nasty. The aircraft carrier. Chill Wheel. Shout out to the lovely Miss Connie. Who else we got? Let's go over here to where everybody at. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. John Doe, what up, Doe? Jamie from New York. Jazz Funk. Mr. Tomato Can, salute, brother. Shout out to Discernment. G5 in the building. Let's see. Shout out to Miss Connie. Tony Montana. Shout out to Clinton. D-Dubs in the building. Shout out to Jam. He said Jerry didn't tell one lie. You're going to hear what you want to hear. Yep, you're right about that. Yeah. Hold his L though. Hold his L. Man. You say Jerry didn't tell one lie, dog. He tell one lie. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but hold his L though. Hold his. Yeah. Hold his L. Shout out to the Jam Queen. Shout out to Black Man Rising. Shout out to Pauline. Treya Son. G5. Let's see who else we got. Shout out to JD. Oh, you mad, huh? You upset with me because you don't want to hold his L. Hey, man, listen, bro. Bro, I seen it, bro. Y'all gonna be all right. Shout out the country. Y'all gonna be all right. You get what I'm saying? I promise y'all gonna be all right, dog. Just hold on. You're gonna get, you gotta let that hate out your heart. Gotta get that hate out your heart, dog. I know that shit bothers you. I know it bothers you, dog. Make your blood boil When you see people who look like me, it's fine. I ain't got no problem with it, all that. Like, those are your issues. Your issues are not my issues. Yo, listen, the hate that you have in your heart is not a reflection of me. Okay? Y'all know what it is. Shout out to D-Dubs. Shout out to Tony Montana. Summer in November. The lovely Miss Connie. Brandon Sweet Like Candy. That 90s chick. Treya Son. Big John Doe. What up, though? Miss Black Panther. It is what it is, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love, listen. They don't activate it. They don't activate it. The petty in me. I'm taking my trolling to a whole nother level. They don't activate it me. I'm finna go to another level. It is what it is. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Hey, and you people got to know how to act.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.